Sounds real professional. Really 2007 YouTube.
All right, we are now live. For anybody who's still with us, we can't keep up, man. Like, I'm glad everybody else got their premieres ready to go, but goddamn, this particular situation caught us off guard.
To be fair, we're also not used to doing 2 episodes of effectively 2 sunsets every week on top of all of our other stuff we do, like on our own channels.
No kidding. I'm just
wait, Sirs, why is my monitor in the chat?
Because I need to bring it over to mine. I'm the one hosting it today.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
So I'm just a disembodied voice right now.
Yep.
No body today. Nick, did you set the Sunset City episode to be is it viewable by anybody at the moment?
Yeah, we got people in the chat.
There we go. Okay, I see it.
Yeah. So it's fine. We're doing it kind of just...
It's jank. It's okay.
It's just nice and dirty right now. It's fine. So everybody in the chat, you can watch everybody in the chat for Sonic Central right now. It's an exciting time for everybody.
What is happening?
I don't know, man.
I had a whole talk with Pup last night about this whole thing. I'm still optimistic.
Good for you. Oh God, man. I get his frustration because yeah, like I've told him privately, I think every Sonic fan gets to that point where they're just frustrated and they say no more, and it happens at different points in our life. Mine just happened to be about 15 years ago.
It's like watching somebody go through their midlife crisis finally.
Yeah. So, chat, I want to know how this stupid noise sounds to you, because now we have the countdown going. And it's really loud to me.
Yeah, you just turn the countdown down for the time, and then you turn it back up when the actual footage starts.
Yeah, so I'm curious to know how that sounds. Here we go. Can't wait for Clonoa, right? This is a Clonoa stream, right? Right.
Oh yeah.
The YouTube countdown to the live thing is the most hacky.
It's the stupidest shit.
It's
and
terrible.
It's so loud. No matter
and it's just not designed well.
It's just a bunch of bullshit on the screen, and none of it makes any sense.
There's no cohesive sense to this. This looks like just a 90s portfolio trying too hard, like one of those notebooks.
No, but it's not even 90s, because there's diarrhea brown.
Yeah. We did get a super chat from Ronan Powell with 20 squiggles. I don't know what those are, but thank you. Here's hoping for some decent content from Sega. Yeah, here's hoping. Cirrus, you're in charge of super chats today.
Oh boy. Give me a sec.
All right, let me know how... Yeah, it's loud to you guys too. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to give introductions. Welcome to Sunset City. I'm Nick. We've got Cirrus, and we have Gilly. How you doing, Gilly?
Hello. Now, well, I'm used to not having my body, and now I don't have a head or a body. And
yeah,
I feel like
I'm not as organized as Cirrus is on his end, so we're just making do.
I feel like one day I'm just going to be a body.
Yep. Here we go.
There we go. Let's see what happened.
What happened?
Oh, I know how to use After Effects too. I don't. I'm lying.
Welcome everyone to Sonic Central. My name is Ivo Gerskovich and I'm here with Azuka-san for a look at all the upcoming excitement in the world of Sonic. Last year we celebrated the 30th anniversary of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog.
Thank you for making it such an incredible year. And now, this year is shaping up to be our biggest yet.
In April, we saw the incredible success of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which opened as the
have to ride the coattails of the movie.
Once again,
Yep.
broke records to become the #1 video game movie in the US. Thanks to all of you.
That's right. We could not have done it without you and everyone's love and support for Sonic.
On behalf of the Sonic team and Sega family, we thank all of you. And now, let's see what the rest of the year holds in store for the Blue Blur.
I love that they have just a bunch of random Sonic crap in the
Please
background,
enjoy.
like some random YouTuber.
The games that defined a generation.
All right.
Roll back to the games that started it all with Sonic Origins.
Oh
a
my
new
God, Sonic
collection
3.
Including the definitive editions of 4 iconic Sonic titles.
Oh, all right. They had to use the jam music.
Yep.
Happy.
I really can't believe that there's a Frontiers thing going on
I
as
know.
we speak.
We'll watch it next.
This is fucking crazy.
Oh, wow.
It's called damage control.
Play as Sonic.
Yeah, I know, right?
No way! I would like them to release something where you can't play as
Tail Sky Patrol. Let's go.
Ironically, I kind of do too. Give Knuckles another chance. So, yep. Okay.
I love how it said play as Knuckles, and it was Knuckles in Sonic 3 Knuckles. Like, as if that's...
Anniversary. They just have Ice Cap Zone there letting us know we're not going to get the original theme.
I really don't
Hey,
like
hang
the
on,
coins.
look at this. Oh, that's cool. Look at that.
Ooh.
New multiplayer stuff.
The coins are... I wish I
Oh,
could
that's
shut the
cute.
coins off.
If I buy it on PC, you'll be able to within a week, I'm sure of it.
I don't want to play it on PC. I could have done that.
Oh. Well, I mean, we saw all this stuff from Famitsu mostly, but they did have to show it off here in
Fully
some official
remastered
capacity.
and redefined. Experience
Yeah.
all Sonic Origins has to offer. Coming this month on June 23rd.
Not wild and crazy, but still excited for it.
Celebrate
Why
Sonic
are we back
Central
to-
in Sonic
God.
Speed
Why are we back
Simulator on
here?
Roblox.
You gotta be kidding
Introducing the
me.
new
Why are we
chemical
back to
plant.
Speed
Don't
Simulator
worry
and
about
Has
Roblox?
kidnapped the
Don't
electric
worry
Chow
about
and is using their life
Frontiers.
force to power
Now
up
you
Metal
can play as Sonic in Roblox.
Exclusively for Sonic Central. Unlock Amy Chow using a designated code.
Is that just
Alright.
literally the Chow model
Free
from
the
Adventure
electric
2?
Chow.
Have you-
Reprogram Metal
Are you
Sonic.
keeping track of the super chats?
Join the fight against Eggman on June 11th.
Oh, my thing actually screwed up. Hold
This
on.
summer, unlock special movie-themed characters from Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in both Sonic Forces and Sonic Dash.
Yep.
In November,
Wow.
Super Shadow is joining the battle. This
Nephilus?
Halloween, watch out for
Nephilus?
Nephilus the Dark. Show off the greatest achievements with player banners.
You say even
And
weirder than
welcome
I
Sir
do.
Percival in Sonic Dash and also in Sonic Dash Plus on Apple Arcade.
Oh, Christ
Nephilus.
almighty.
The new
Nephilus
Netflix
versus
animated
Deadly
series,
Six, finally.
Sonic Prime, is coming soon. Here is a sneak peek of our new show for our ultimate fans watching Sonic Central.
All right, let's take a look.
Oh, Ultimate Fans, that's me.
Oh, that looks nice. Is that
That animation.
Sonic? Or is that Shadow?
Yeah, Shadow.
You're going a little bit quick for me.
Yeah, I think I'm behind you guys or something.
So that's all we got for the Sonic Prime. They're
Okay.
just like,
Okay.
"It's Shadow's in it."
Shadow. He looked all right. I thought that
Next,
looked okay.
please welcome
I mean,
the
the
voice of
model's
Sonic
cool.
from the Sonic
It was
movie
just-
with a
I'm
sneak
interested to
peek
hear
of
his
Sonic
voice.
the Hedgehog 2
Sir, the guy
on
with
Blu-ray
Vegeta.
and digital.
Let's go. Hey everybody, Ben Schwartz here. I am the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog. Please hold your applause. Please check out the home entertainment release of my movie, Sonic 2. Beyond it being another great adventure for Sonic, this time with some new friends,
Let's do this.
Yeah.
it is loaded with a ton of great extras. It's got deleted scenes,
Stone, what did you put in the coffee? Can you handle it?
hilarious bloopers,
He had beans in his hair.
tons of fun moments from behind the scenes on set, and to top it off, an exclusive animated
We've
short
all
which takes
already
place
seen
right
it.
after the events of Sonic 2.
Yeah.
Voiced by yours truly, Ben Schwartz.
Let's see how fast you are.
So do me a favor, put down that chili dog and take a look. right now or soon. Similar.
Like,
Do it.
It's fine. They're rushing through a lot of stuff. Now we get masks.
This year, we have exciting products from around the world. Straight from Angel Island is an all-new Knuckles-inspired G Fuel.
Knuckles G Fuel.
Get your own
this
baby
summer.
cup.
Go toe-to-toe with
Hell
Dr.
yeah!
Eggman with the Eggmobile battle
I'm down
set.
for Knuckles Sour
Destroy
Power
that
G
meddlesome
Fuel.
hedgehog with 5 configurations straight from the
That
games.
egg mech's pretty cool.
Available this
Yeah.
fall from Jack Pacific. Level up your Xbox gaming experience with this Sonic the Hedgehog wireless controller and quick charging
Razer.
stand by Razer. Available this summer. More Art introduces beautiful new art. Handmade silkscreen prints are a celebration
Middle
of the
one's
Sonic
nice.
timeline as
Ooh, I
it
like the,
races towards the future.
The Sonic 2 one.
Introducing Hype and Sonic the Hedgehog capsule
the bowling
collection,
alley floor
featuring
poster.
energetic designs inspired by the high-octane speedster himself. Check out the upcoming collectibles. First 4 figures resin statues of Amy Rose and Miles Tails Prower. Have fun on the go. Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles are now available as Pez dispensers. Showcase your controller, or just
Surprised
have
how long
a
it took
place
to
to
do a
rest it in
modern
between
Sonic
gaming.
standy bit.
Check out the newest Cable Guy controller holder. Retro gaming enthusiasts and Sonic fans, find these iconic, early 90s aesthetic-inspired statues
I feel like I'm
of
just
the Blue
scrolling
Blur.
through Dave Luddy's
From Japan is a
Twitter feed
special
right now.
Sonic soft vinyl figure, standing 6 inches tall. Welcome this
I don't want to
high-speed
welcome this
hedgehog
high-speed
to your
hedgehog
room.
to my room.
That's a very ugly one.
Got
The
thick
music
legs.
continues. Stay tuned for the return of the Sonic the Hedgehog
Is this literally like
Symphony.
everything that was received somewhat well?
Relive the magic of the Sonic 30th
get
Anniversary
an
Symphony
official
concert
release.
live and in person.
Oh.
Watch iconic moments from Sonic's history come to life on the big screen alongside a full symphony orchestra
Big screen?
with
I'm
a
sorry.
few new surprises in store.
I can watch a live orchestra. I'm not going to watch it on a.
I want to see Johnny Gioli on the big screen.
Fair.
They're going on
Dates and
tour.
Info coming soon.
That was like a second one. Like they're gonna do a new one.
Fall Guys is going free to play on all platforms on June 21st.
Thank God.
With an all-new Sonic collaboration coming to Fall Guys in August 2022. Come play as Knuckles, Sonic, and Tails.
Where's Tails?
To
He wasn't in the
celebrate
movie.
Sonic Frontiers, we are excited
What?
to present a sneak peek of a new animated special
Oh,
featuring Knuckles and taking place before the events of the game. We hope you enjoy
fuck.
this exclusive first look.
This is-
We
Fuck
look forward to
off.
seeing the entire short later this week, prior to the release
off.
of Sonic
they're
Frontiers.
teasing a tease.
Have somebody say something. I'm excited for the script.
I
No.
want to be excited for Sonic.
So Breath of the Wild. I do like that they're finally doing what I've asked. Like a flowing thing in the sky. That's kind of cool. This looks like a fun boss fight.
Hey, look, that was all. That's all we get.
Jesus
Hey
Christ.
Sonic fans, want to see more of Sonic Frontiers? Then be sure to visit IGN.
Be sure to visit IGN right
and
now
all
because
June
they're
long,
totally
because
doing this
Sonic
right
Frontiers
now.
is the IGN first cover story. You can watch the world-exclusive gameplay reveal right now, as well as the first ever hands-on preview, with more coming later in the month.
They have Night of the Wind
including
playing in the
interviews
background.
with
It's
the Sonic
cute.
Frontiers development team and more. You gotta go fast to IGN.
Sonic Frontiers is on its way. There's more details to come, so be sure to follow us on the official social channels in the video description below. Thank you for tuning in to Sonic
Oh
Central.
my God.
That's it.
No
That was
tease
it.
for any. Oh my God.
What happened?
That's it. That is it. Are you kidding me?
Nothing happened. That's the problem.
We saw Knuckle. That boss looked cool.
I guess we're gonna see now what the Sonic Frontiers preview's like. So I'm going up straight to that.
Sonic's done a lot.
I went to that real quick. Are you guys? Let me know when you guys are actually on it.
Well, it's not live anymore, so
that's. I have it up. I have it up.
Okay. I need a link. It's not showing on their stuff for me.
Just look up IGN first, Sonic, and scroll down a little bit. You'll find it. Chat, how we doing?
There we go. First things.
Man, that was that was damage control, is what that was.
Yeah, that's all damage control.
I mean, they didn't nobody talked. I think everyone would have been fine if they could have analyzed like the voice of any of the characters or like the script that Flynn's providing for the game, or I mean anything. Anything. We got a cool boss.
We got confirmation that Knuckles we'll get it. We might not get Knuckles in the game, but we'll most certainly get Knuckles in a teaser.
I'm very concerned about that when they say, "Oh, Knuckles gets the thing." Oh, we're gonna find out why he's not in the game. Is what I'm understanding.
No, he's on Angel Island, so that's why he's not in the game, I guess.
I mean, it's fine. Like at the end of the day, like they did announce that we're getting a prequel cartoon, which is cool. I do like that. Shadow's gonna show up early on in the show, which is cool. I was worried they're gonna hold him off a bit in Frontiers. Not Frontiers, God, I'm getting all mixed up now. Whatever the show's called, I don't remember.
Prim.
Sonic Prim.
Prime.
But legitimately, about like outside of like that Eggman mech, I think we knew about every single bit of merch that they showed off there. We knew about Fall Guys. We knew about God. What else? I mean, Sonic Origins, of course. I was hoping they were gonna like just knock our socks off, like, "Hey, Knuckles is in CD," and I would have been like, "Yay! Thank you."
Nope. We got instead Knuckles in Sonic 3.
I can't believe it,
Knuckles.
Honestly.
It was kind of cool seeing like that was like brand new multiplayer. I've never seen that zone multiplayer before. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, but we already knew that one too because we saw that in the last reveal they did.
Yeah,
we saw the multiplayer of Origins.
Yep. I mean, I saw people being like, "Oh, they're gonna announce Sonic 5 here." Okay.
Sure, buddy. That's rough, buddy.
I'm confused about the Symphony. I was like, "Oh, we're going to do another one. That's pretty cool." And they're like, "Oh no, it's a tour." I'm like, "Okay, a tour's not a bad idea." And they're like, "Oh, on the big screen." What is happening?
Wait, a tour on the big screen, so it's literally just going to be shown in theaters.
No, I mean, they only show it in certain theaters on certain days.
That's how these event things go. Yeah, they must do well because they still happen.
It doesn't stop it from being nightmarishly stupid.
I mean, I went to a Sony PlayStation E3 event in a theater one time.
Do you need friends?
It was like the year they announced Shenmue 3 and Last Guardian. It was in Final Fantasy, so it was a good show. It was fine. I think I got a lanyard out of it, if I remember right.
Wow,
you got a lanyard out of it?
Yeah. That was pretty cool. Oh man, it's gonna be exciting to hear Pup talk about this. Like he was like, "Oh, I could be on like if you guys are going 2 hours after that." I don't know if we can.
I don't know. There's nothing.
Wrap it
here.
up.
Oh man. Well, do you guys have the link up? Because I'm ready to start whenever you are.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go with the Sonic Frontiers preview. First, hands-on impressions. Pressing play. 3, 2, 1, go.
Sonic's done a lot in 30 years. He's been a pioneer of the high-speed 2D platformer,
All right, I know what
an
Sonic's
Olympic
done.
athlete, a respectable kart
A lot.
racing enthusiast,
That's why
a
I'm watching
fighter,
this.
TV star, and a Hollywood blockbuster movie star as well. But he's never done open world, and Sonic Frontiers fixes to change that. I was fortunate enough to be one of the first people outside of Sonic Team to go hands-on with Sonic Frontiers, and let me just say, if you're worried about how the blue blur will fare in this unfamiliar genre, well, I think Crush 40 probably put it best. Open your heart, it's gonna be alright.
I'm gonna jump off a bridge.
I'm just like, this is like, I mean,
Open your heart
IGN,
like Crush 40
every
says.
single
First thing that struck me
IGN
about Sonic
taught,
Frontiers
they do,
is how
they,
uniquely somber and
like the
serene it
template
was
for
right
how
from the
they
outset.
tell things,
After
or
flying
put
into a
references into their
wormhole with
scripts is
Tails and
exactly the
Amy,
same.
Sonic finds himself separated from his friends and all alone on an isolated island, with nothing but an AI voice guiding him to collect the Chaos Emeralds.
AI
There's no one
voice,
for
so that's
Sonic to bounce
confirmed.
quips off of, no energetic Crush 40 soundtrack, just wide open fields as far as the eye can see. There's an air of mystery. in
Just
Sonic
wide open
Frontiers,
fields.
and
That's what you
it's
wanted.
a vibe that's driven home even further by the beautiful yet minimalist piano melodies that accompany Sonic as he explores the island. All of this is a very intentional choice. I asked Sonic Team head Takashi Izuka to describe how the tone of Sonic Frontiers differs from previous Sonic games, and he said past games in the
Like
Sonic
Breath of the
series have
Wild?
taken different tones depending on their stories and themes. This time, these mysterious islands are the game's major setting. That's why our artists have worked hard to create a mysterious mood. Of course, the big new change in Sonic Frontiers is the shift from purely linear levels to a huge open world where Sonic can freely run in any
Those are
direction.
hooks.
But Sonic Team doesn't like to use the term open world to describe Sonic Frontiers' gameplay, instead referring to its style as being open zone.
Yeah, but why?
Open world games like Zelda or other AAA games fundamentally have RPG or adventure worlds. For Sonic, the core here is a 3D action game. Our basic idea was to have that take place in open space. What sets Sonic Frontiers apart is this different approach to an open game world. Having played Sonic Frontiers for about 4 hours, it's
So,
easy
right
to
on the
see what
money,
Izuka-san
your
means.
assumption there,
Sonic
Gilly.
Frontiers' open zone design is very different from any other open world I've played. It's a giant playground. Every few feet, there's a bumper spring that bounces you like a pinball between 5 other bumpers before putting you on one of the many grindable rail tracks. Or a speed ramp that sets you on a completely different path leading to some other collectible or reward. Or a line of rings that you can lightspeed dash into. Essentially, they've taken that core appeal of every Sonic level having multiple paths that eventually loop back around to the main one, and applied that to these giant non-linear open zones. One thing that has to be noted is that very few of these elements are built into the environmental design, meaning that rails, platforms, boost rings, and so on are just inexplicably floating in the air all around, which isn't totally unusual for a Sonic game, but it feels especially jarring in Frontiers in particular because of the frequent and sudden pop-in of these objects and the otherwise very naturalistic art style. Of course, it's
They've
worth
actually talked about the
emphasizing that
pop-in,
this gameplay and the version that I played were from an early build, but this is definitely an area that I would hope to see improvement in the final
This is
version.
the reaction.
Beyond that, there are also a wide variety of puzzles and challenges that are littered throughout the zone. And completing
Like
them
this
is
you
how
can put
uncover
together like
sections
literally
of your map.
yesterday if
Most
you wanted
of these
to.
are very simple,
Yeah.
requiring you to orient the statue the correct way, quickly hop back and forth between colored
Oh,
tiles,
new footage.
or use Sonic's new side loop ability to draw circles around certain objects in the environment to interact with them. The best ones, though, are the races against the clock where you have to get from point A to point B in a limited amount of time. The openness of
why
Frontiers
didn't I
level
think that would be
design
a
makes straightforward
challenge?
races
That
like
makes
these
sense.
a ton of fun.
The seagulls
Because you
are
have to try and improvise a path to the
time
end
attacks.
that might
They're
not be immediately
compasses.
obvious.
No, but like get the point A to point B like in Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
There are some exceptions, but combat in traditional Sonic games generally isn't a thing that goes much deeper than jumping, rolling, or using a homing attack into enemies at the right time. That changes in Sonic Frontiers, which now has you fighting all sorts of wandering enemies and mini-bosses using an all-new array of incredibly flashy attacks. It's not all style and no substance though. Sonic is able to quickly dodge using the bumper buttons on the gamepad, and by pressing them together, he can even parry attacks with the right timing. His homing attack also feels much more powerful,
hack
landing
and
with
slash
a ton of
Bayonetta.
impact, and keeping Sonic stuck to his enemy, allowing for a flurry of follow-up strikes.
Platinum
One
made
of the things
Sonic
I
64.
really appreciate about the combat from what I played is that there are usually multiple ways to deal with specific enemies. Like, take for example this guy, who has an impenetrable shell that he can expand into spinning blades and throw at you. One way to deal with him is just to carefully time your homing attacks so you don't get hit by the blades. But if you do that, the window to damage him is small. To increase that window, you can either parry the blades and knock them away right before they hit you, or you can even use Sonic's side loop ability to encircle the enemy, which causes the shell to go flying
I feel like we're going to be using the side loop almost all the time.
Yeah, but I like that there's multiple ways to take
The
down one
enemies
foe.
will reward you with EXP that you can use to purchase new skills from a skill tree, which gives Sonic Frontiers a really nice feeling of power progression, even in just the relatively short amount of time that I played. Some of the later skills that you can get are just unbelievably cool, and it's super satisfying to see Sonic Team experiment with different ways that Sonic can attack enemies beyond just spins, jumps, and bumps. In addition to these smaller enemies, there are also a handful of enormous world bosses that I had to contend with. These are near Shadow of the Colossus-esque in their scale, with one in particular against a beast named Asura requiring Sonic to bait the Titan to slam the ground and then boost up its arm in order to reach the weak spots on its head. It's an ambitious boss battle, far beyond anything I've seen in the Sonic series to date, but it's also the part of the game that needs the most work. Far too often I'd fly off the boss's arm without knowing why, or I'd get to the top and for some reason lack the momentum needed to actually reach the head. Sonic must hunt down and defeat these bosses in order to collect
That
portal gears,
is IGN
open up portals that lead to
gameplay.
bite-sized linear stages, done in the style of previous Sonic games, giving Sonic Frontiers a nice mix of both old and new styles. These classic levels each come with a handful of optional goals, like beating the level under a certain time, collecting all the red rings, and so on, with each goal rewarding you with a vault key, which are needed to unlock the coveted Chaos Emeralds.
Oh no, this is gonna be my favorite Sonic game, and everyone's gonna make fun of me.
Sonic Frontiers is an exciting
If they
new
polish
step
this
forward
up,
for the
I think
Sonic
you're gonna
series
see a lot of
into
people turn
uncharted
around on this.
territory. And based on my time with it, Sonic Team seems to have hit upon a winning formula.
I mean, if
There's
you're
certainly
doing, like,
still
the-
work to be done before it's released during the holiday season.
you're doing this
There's a lot of
landscape
distracting
shot,
pop-in,
why?
there's a fair amount of bugs still left to be squashed, and the big boss fights could do with some tweaking. But ultimately, my time with this early build answered the one question I had on my mind. Will Sonic's one-of-a-kind gameplay translate into an open world? The answer is a resounding absolutely. Thanks for watching, and tune into IGN for more Sonic Frontiers coverage as part of IGN First. And for everything else, keep it here on IGN.
All right, weirdly enough,
This
where
is-
we thought we weren't going to have a lot to talk about here, this is actually
love
the
this.
much more interesting conversation piece here. This is interesting. Okay. So
apparently
this confirms this is an earlier build, as people were predicting here.
Yeah.
Which tells me, now that I'm thinking about this, now that I'm putting this all together in my brain, this explains why there's not a trailer first. I don't think this game is ready to go. I sincerely doubt it's coming out this year. And if it is, I'm very concerned. Unless they just handed them off an earlier build, and
Yeah,
if
unless
that's
this
the
is a
case,
really early
why?
build, and this is like
Or-
not even where the game is at now.
Or alternatively, Doomer take, what we saw was not an early build, and this is also part of damage control.
Yeah, but I'm glad they're getting out in front of it at the very least, because Sonic Central sure as hell didn't do that. Then again, that's not the place to do it, but like there just wasn't a lot to show for a Sonic Central, and I didn't think there would be, and not enough to really justify showing. They showed us all the same stuff from last year, except in a lesser form for one of them, Sonic Symphony specifically. Yeah, I don't know. There's a few details here that do excite me about the game a little bit more. Specifically, I like knowing a little bit more about some challenges that require you to literally be fast. That's a great thing to hear. My major concern for an open world Sonic game was, and I haven't quite eloquently put it together yet, is I don't really like the idea of very automated spaces or loop-de-loops or any of that stuff, when that would be like the whole game. Like I'm just going around just doing automated things when there's no real challenge to get up something. But I mean, it sounds like they're working on it. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I love this.
I've not been given much more information. Like, I've not been given much more context to what's been developed. We've got a little more information in the sense that we know, okay, there's a reason they're, as far as they're saying, Open Zone does not merely, it's not just because they're going, aha, we're Sonic, we're quirky, look at this. They're going, no. There's a game design reason behind this. We're not trying to have an open world empty adventure. We're trying to have closer to a, do missions, get collectibles, the Banjo-Kazooie with a Sonic skin.
I mean, they're literally, the reason that I'm as excited as I am every time they announce more shit is that every time they talk about this game, they're just like reinforcing all the things that I said that I think are happening that I was excited for.
Right.
Mm.
Even they literally just said Sonic is isolated, and I was like, oh yeah, there's voice acting, but Sonic's probably isolated and alone, and there's probably going to be cutscenes that are like separate from what Sonic is doing.
Breath of the Wild style cutscenes.
No, I didn't think that. I thought like just like a cutaway kind of thing, not like
I'm hoping it's just. Here's a weird thing I was concerned about. Was we were going to get a Sonic that was just like Horizon, where it's like the protagonist just won't shut the hell up no matter what is going on the screen. There's just I don't know why that bothers me so much in Horizon. Just shut up and just do the thing. Stop talking about every little thing in front of you. But yeah, man, like this also again confirms a lot of stuff from that initial leak, which I think is now just completely confirmed at this point, right? We're getting an AI voice of some kind.
Yep.
They've confirmed smaller levels, if I remember hearing that correctly.
Yeah.
So the only thing they didn't really confirm was they did say zones, but I don't know if they have played any other zones. So maybe Azuka has confirmed that we're gonna get some more levels, which, yeah, no matter how long we debated about it, like I'm with you, Gilly. I think it would be insane if that's the only landscape we have in this game.
Yeah. I mean, all the wording is like they've told us that they basically told us we're getting a bunch of different zones that are big, wide, and open like this one is, and it just wouldn't make sense to make a bunch of those and have them all be thematically the same. Like that, just there's no point to that.
It's weird because the more I see of this game, I see two things. I see both more things that make it unique and also more things that remind me of Breath of the Wild.
Yep.
I think
that dragon thing in Sonic Central, I was like, oh, that's familiar, but I like how Sonic's interacting with it.
I think if a different zone was shown off that wasn't like this, the parallels wouldn't be as in your face as they are.
Yeah, I agree. This is, at this point, like everything we've seen, this is obviously all same first area.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, what if, okay, this is the first area, and the idea is to, like, if people are, like, because the Breath of the Wild thing is kind of, trendy right now. What if this first area looks like that to ease people into the more diverse-looking stages?
Potentially.
That's an option.
But I don't see them changing up the enemy designs a great deal, and if that's the case, because the enemy designs match the aesthetic of everything around.
Well, here. Yeah, but but a lot of Sonic games don't have repeated enemies.
That's true, but the 3D games are a different story.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean that they didn't design different looking enemies for different stages. We don't know that yet.
No, we don't.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you're on literally the worst microphone in the world.
It's Wayne!
I'm in the store right now. I put in my my little Raycon earbud with its shitty microphone just so I could pop on and say, "What the fuck was that? That was a waste of everybody's goddamn time."
You know what?
Wayne live
enough,
from jail.
But Wayne, weirdly enough, the IGN one was way more interesting. It actually gave us some new information about the game itself, and it's I mean, they are still. This is a weird thing about IGN, though, right? Like, I don't know how much you can take seriously because they're clearly getting paid to show this off, but they did give some honest feedback for what they played and did confirm that this is indeed an earlier build that they played.
I did catch that. See, I got to go back and listen back on it because my attention was kind of split because I'm also like, we're working on some inventory stuff from the past couple of days at the store. And so I'm listening in on this, and I'm like, this is all footage from, like, the first presentation, so there's not a lot new going on here. But that Sonic Central, though, was hilarious.
It was.
Yeah.
It was exactly what I thought it was going to be, but I did still have some positive takeaway. But yeah, mostly it was just a fucking waste of time. But
That
yeah.
Knuckles preview, because they were just like, "Oh, here's a sneak peek." It's 2.5 seconds.
I think we need to. What we need to take away from that is that we're getting a little thing at all. I think that's the important takeaway there. But yes, the actual preview was why
I'm
did you
excited
bother?
I'm excited to see Knuckles on Angel Island again.
Yeah,
briefly.
I'm concerned that means that we're not going to see him in this game. But if that's the case,
oh no,
nail it, Frontiers, and give me some Knuckles DLC.
Yeah. God damn. Well, all right. Yeah, I can't stick around long. I just kind of wanted to pop in and say my piece because I was just like, come on.
I don't blame you, but yeah, if you get a chance, watch the IGN one because they give us some small details worth picking apart.
I'll give it another good watch when I get home tonight.
All right.
It's they went on and they said, "Hey, Gil was right about all the things."
All right. I love you, boys. Catch you later.
Love you too, buddy. Later. Cirrus, again, do you have super chat sound? I noticed John just gave us a really nice one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have that in there now.
Okay, thank you, John, because that is something we're gonna have to talk about in a little bit too. My major concerns still are what they are, and I do have to. Again, I'll have to have the game in hand before I go, like, would this be better as a momentum-based game versus does this work better as a boosty kind of game? My major concern right now is, because, yeah, like, it makes sense. Like, this is the primary focus is 3D action, which it needs to be for Sonic, which I'm glad they're doing that. My concern is, okay, but why in an open space? Like, can you justify that?
You have to justify why we've gained that.
Right. Or are we just going from challenge to challenge without any real justification as to why we're doing that? Because that was like the big problem from between Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. I love the hub worlds, but critics at the time, and I think a lot of fans nowadays are like, yeah, you don't need that, though. And ironically enough, that's what I miss from Mario Galaxy 2 as well.
That's what I missed from Odyssey was the fact that there was no hub world.
I do too, dude.
It brings everything
it
together.
Ties everything into one bow.
Yeah. So I mean, but that aside, though, I mean, gameplay wise, I understand why they left both Galaxy and Adventure 2, but yeah, we'll wait and see. Like, in my brain, it's just like momentum means, I don't know. Like, the automated thing I'm still worried about. Like, you don't drop Tony Hawk into the warehouse thing and go like, oh, he automatically just latches onto rails. Don't worry about it. Like, the fun is controlling it, but that's also a trick-based combo video game versus this. I don't know. I got my concerns, but I'm more excited.
And combos in this game, so
yeah, but that's not the primary focus of, or at least one of the goals anyway. Or maybe it is. We don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know. I'm still trepidatious, but I'm still interested to see this. If they just polish this up a bit, I think we're going to be in for a pretty good time.
I definitely think this is way more Odyssey than Breath of the Wild. I think the first
think so too. Yeah.
Aesthetically looks like Breath of the Wild, but it's only as big as it is because it's Sonic, and I really think it's leaning towards a 3D platformer sandbox thing.
They're like, here's our 7 to 8 levels in the game. They just happen to be fucking massive.
Yeah, I think this is Sonic Odyssey masquerading as Sonic Breath of the Wild.
Which, I mean, the idea of... Sorry, go ahead, Cyrus.
I was going to say, that's probably one of the most Sonic things you can do at this point.
Yeah.
just kind of go a little from column A, a little from column B. Do I own either column? Who's to say?
Who's to say? Yeah. I don't know. Like, and I said, like, for the aesthetic of anything else, as long as this game feels good, I'm not really worried about the aesthetic. Because, again, if all the islands look like this, or they're like... Or they split up like Breath of the Wild, right? Like, there's like, and then there's the snowy, but this. Then there's the fiery version of this. I'm still gonna be okay with it because if they nail this, hopefully that means the next game is less block puzzle or that bullshit and more Sonic-y looking areas, which I'd be down with.
I mean, look at Breath of the Wild. Like, so many, as much as that game is loved by so many people. A lot of people complained about how much nothing there really is in Hyrule. Like there's a lot of nothing in that. And as good as the game is, people are like, all right, they tried out this new thing with Zelda. It was received really well and people love the game. So now let's see if they can step this up for Breath of the Wild 2. And now everybody's like hyping up Breath of the Wild 2 because they want to see them expand on the idea that they did with Breath of the Wild 1. So if it's kind of the same situation, because if this does well and it is what you said, they have a new formula they can run with and go crazy with.
Yeah. I still want my 3D momentum based game, but this doesn't have to be that.
Yeah.
I hope we get that somewhere down the line. Just give that to Christian Whitehead. Have him do that. You guys can do the boosty stuff here. I think this looks fine, honestly. The hiccups are really embarrassing, but the more I think about it, the more it's, yeah, man, they just don't have a trailer ready. This game's not coming out this year. I sincerely doubt it's coming out this year.
Or maybe we can get a repeat of everybody's favorite, Sonic 06, where they get a later build of the game ready and it breaks in time for holiday and they have to release an earlier build and then they never do anything else.
Yeah.
Because I recognize that, like, when that came out, the precedent for just releasing patches onto a game was not quite established yet. So that's maybe not the most fair thing for me to say, but it's also a thing that happened.
What I find interesting, and I really want to wait for Pup to be here to kind of express his frustrations, is like when we first started off these things, I was definitely the most negative out of all of us. And I think Pup just kind of hit his point of frustration, like after seeing like game developers analyze the footage that we've seen, and they're like, no, this is in trouble. Let me explain. And he's just like, it's been 30 years. What's going on? Like, why are we still doing baby steps? And I completely agree with him on that front. I don't know. I feel a little bit more defeated, I guess. So I'm curious to see what he thinks about all these little bits of information when he's free. Because, yeah, the discourse around this game has been, it's been something. I think it has a sundress. I think that robot should be called Sundress, because that's what it looks like to me. I'm just watching the same stuff here over and over again. Yeah. What do you guys think? By the time we
play the game, I'm going to know where everything is in the level.
I'm going to put on the closed captions here, because I want to get to the spot where they were talking about...
interact with them. The best ones, though, are the races against the clock, where you have to get from point
this
A
one's
to point
race
B
against
in a
the clock.
limited amount of time.
I'm trying to figure out where they start talking about the mini levels, because I think they were just, they kind of blew past that particular point.
To the end, that might not be immediately obvious.
Sonic's new tricks. We know about the tricks.
A flurry of follow-up strikes. One of the things upwards.
I don't know where they sit there. I don't know. I'm gonna have it play in the background.
Sudden pop-in of these objects and the otherwise very naturalistic art style.
I really do have to wonder if they wrote up this this hands-on after all the reactions this game got. But if that's the case, like, I don't know if they go to bat for Sega unless they're paid. I don't know how this works. It feels really weird that IGN, which is originally, from my understanding, was made to review video games, is now promoting games that have yet to come out. Like, I don't know, man. I mean, at the same time, they did IGN first for the original Jurassic World Evolution, and then they gave that game a 4.8 or something. And I thought they were out of their fucking minds giving it such a shitty review. So who knows? I don't know. But it's this smells like Dan Stapleton's like design of review, though. As Crush 40 would say, Sonic the Hedgehog 2006.
That was such a fucking... If you're worried about the state of the game, don't worry. As Crush 40 said, open your heart.
Yep. Yep. And that was like all of IGN's review of Jurassic World Evolution. It just... As Jurassic World once said, I do not endorse this park. Some bullshit. it was just the most canned references and quotes. It was awful. Tom Topics, my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is sort of ruined. Oh man, this was a day that existed. Yeah.
D-Day for Sonic fans.
I don't understand the point of these Sonic Centrals. I'm genuinely curious because not everybody was super hyped up on the original Sonic Central, right? There's a couple of interesting things that happened last year, and then there's just nothing really interesting this year. There are a couple of cool little things. Should have been a tweet, and that is it. Mephiles should have been a tweet. So now they've set the precedent for... They've set the precedent, Memphis, Tennessee. They set the precedent for two things now, right? They set a precedent for, like, Sonic Centrals keep happening when they're clearly not ready to go. Like, you needed to, you know, keep this in the oven a little bit longer before you set a big-ass announcement. Secondly, they've set the precedent for these actually happening annually. So, this is going to be interesting this time next year.
For me, if I were just to be completely cynical and turn off all of my turn off like every synapse in my brain that's capable of hype, I would say that Sonic Central is there for one reason and one reason that's only it's to sell product.
Well, yeah,
like But I don't mean that in the like, oh well, IGN is advertising it because they want the game to sell. I'm not saying it in that sense where like it's, you know, obviously they want a game to sell well. The point of the Sonic Central is to sell product disguised as like hype machine information.
I don't think Sonic Central is for us.
It is literally for us. It is. They keep saying for the hardcore Sonic fan.
You think so, but it's not. Everything I've ever seen from Sonic Central looks like a bunch of announcements for normies that don't keep up.
They keep mentioning the hardcore Sonic fan. I think this is
for
the hardcore Sonic fan, but they just keep treating it like a brand presentation to a bunch of investors.
It's supposed to be for the hardcore Sonic fan, but that's not what it does.
I'm aware of that.
It's
yeah,
a bunch
it's
of shit
surface
we
level.
already know about, and it's in a nice little package for people who don't keep up with the series.
It is, but then also Mephiles.
Mephiles the Dark. Mephiles the Dork.
I keep calling him Mephiles, and I keep trying to stop myself from doing that, but Mephistopheles is a cool name, and I keep wanting to call him Mephiles. That's just me.
Something mispronounce it so that somebody will tell you to say it correctly in the YouTube comments and you get engagement.
Yeah. So they did explain in here a few things that do confirm it. So the process of getting the Chaos Emerald, you have to get a vault key.
And the vault keys are dropped by the bosses.
This is interesting. Do you think there's confirmation that every actual big boss fight is going to be a supersonic fight? I remember that being one of the leaks. Because like you're going to run out of shit to do real quick if you have to do that gameplay loop of doing a challenge, going fighting the boss, and then coming out with the Chaos Emerald. Like you're going to run out of shit to do real quick.
So my thought is that there's two ways they can do it. One, every zone has 7 bosses. Each boss has a Chaos Emerald. The final boss of the zone has a supersonic fight, which I think everybody would bore of that very quick. Option 2, a more likely option, each zone has an indistinct amount of bosses, and the final boss of the zone drops the vault key, or each boss drops a piece of the vault key, and each zone you collect a Chaos Emerald in for a supersonic boss fight at the end. Yeah, that's the one that I think it is.
So just taking a step back from that, like putting the Chaos Emerald behind a more challenging gate is what you're saying.
Basically,
right?
Like if you want the Chaos Emerald, you have to beat every boss in the zone, get the vault key, and then beat either the final boss or do whatever thing they want you to do to get the Chaos Emerald. If you want to unlock Zone 8, get Supersonic by doing all the aforementioned shit.
Everything we've ever played with Sonic games, that would make sense for us, right? Like that, like oh, you're collecting Chaos Emeralds. Well, obviously, if this is like split up into different zones, then the ultimate goal for each one is getting the Chaos Emerald. The I guess it's just the leaks that confuse me. Maybe they just got it wrong when they're saying like every one of the big boss fights is like multiple supersonic fights in this game, which is a very interesting idea if they did do that. I just I don't know how you would explain that. So I think it would make more sense to explain, yeah, exactly how you expressed it there. Frequent sudden pop-in, that's fine. Blah, blah. I'm really bothered that the Switch port's coming out. I don't want it. I don't want it.
You don't want it?
I don't want it.
I mean, the Switch did Odyssey, the Switch did Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, that was also, like, first-party Nintendo. Like, if anybody's gonna have the handle of that, that hardware down, it's them.
Well, yeah, but it's also not really... It's not exactly proprietary.
No, but I mean, there's usually, generally, a distinct difference between proprietary Nintendo software as opposed to anybody else, especially multiple ports.
I don't know, because they have fucking crazy ports on the Switch that are not first party. So
yeah, those are
right, but those
generally
happen...
like they're centralized. Like, oh, the game's been done for a while. We're completely focused on getting the port of this game done.
Yeah.
So
yeah, because like sometimes you get stuff like Doom, for instance, that people let go. That shouldn't be able to run on it, or you get like Monster Hunter Rise, where they bring the RE engine over, which again should not technically run. Yeah, you get Witcher on it. Like you get all kinds of stuff on the Switch that isn't supposed to be there, but either it's made specifically for it, like Rise was, which is why we got a PC release way afterwards, or it's a game that's been out for a couple years, like Doom and Witcher, where they've been able to sit there and go, okay, we've made money from the game, now we can focus some time on making more money for the game by going back and porting it over. Like, there's a...
I mean,
it's usually those two scenarios.
Phoenix is pointing it out, and I think we're kind of dancing around the idea, but Phoenix is pointing it out here. It could just be a cloud version too, but I sincerely doubt it.
I hope it's not. I hope it's not a cloud version, and here's my reasoning. Cloud versions of games defeat the purpose of a fucking Switch.
Yep. One of the versions of the Switch, unless you... There are people that play it exclusively in their homes.
I do get it if you're a kid and that's your only system.
Yeah.
Right. But then you get shit like, Kingdom Hearts 1 cloud version on Switch.
That makes no sense. That bothers the shit out of me.
Like, there's no reason for that at all.
Yeah. So Certified saying Knuckles is the main focus of the prologue, so clearly he's involved, but doesn't come to the islands. Doesn't come to the islands with Sonic according to IGN. Yeah, well, yeah. Sonic is by himself in this, so we know that. But Knuckles, he also was in a prequel comic, and he wasn't exactly super involved with Sonic Frontiers, you know? Guess he was a general or something. Maybe it'll explain, like, where his friends are, because we know that they're showing up somewhere in this game. And my wild and crazy idea of, like, there are super badniks that just house Sonic's friends, like, that's an idea.
Though during this, we have not seen any enemies that actually house animal buddies.
Yeah.
That's a thing we have not seen yet.
They're all ancient tech, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So what are those gears?
Sonic Frontiers is an exciting new...
I'm gonna go back to what they're saying there. New tricks.
And keeping Sonic stuck to his enemy, ways to deal with specific enemies. Like, take for
we know how to deal with them. Alright, so let's see what they say again.
Defeating these enemies will reward you with EXP that you can use to purchase new skills from a skill tree, which gives Sonic Frontiers a really nice feeling of power progression, even in just the relatively short amount of time that I played. Some of the later skills that you can get are just unbelievably cool. and it's super satisfying to see Sonic Team experiment with different ways that Sonic can attack enemies beyond just
The heck was
spins,
that?
jumps, and bumps. In
Falling.
addition to these smaller enemies, there are also a handful of enormous world bosses
Maybe don't do
that I
that.
had to contend with.
Yeah.
Enormous
These
world
are
bosses.
near Shadow of the Colossus-esque in their scale, with one in particular against a beast named Asura, requiring Sonic to bait the Titan to slam the ground.
I feel
and
like
then
all
boost
we
up its
need
arms
is
in
them
order
to show
reach
us
the
a
weak
different
spots on its
stage.
head.
That's
It's
really
an
about it.
ambitious boss
For
battle,
people
far
to,
beyond
like,
anything I've seen in the Sonic
stop.
series to date, but it's also the part of the
Imagine
game
they
that
just
makes
show us the
Sonic work.
cyber stage. They're like,
Far
oh my
too
god,
often I'd
the
fly
leaks
off
are
the
all
top of the
true.
bar without
It's
reaching the
time.
head, or I get to the top and for some reason lack the momentum needed to actually reach the head. Sonic must hunt down and defeat these
I don't know,
bosses in order to collect portal gears.
So none of this has
Portal
made me
gears, hang on.
more.
Bite-sized linear stages, done in
What,
the style
lead to
of
bite-sized
previous
linear
Sonic
stages, done in the
games,
style of
giving
previous
Sonic
Sonic
Frontiers
games.
a nice mix of both old and new
Okay,
styles.
so yeah, the gears
These classic
unlock
levels each come
the
with a
linear
handful of
levels.
optional goals, like beating the level under a certain time, collecting all the red rings, and so on, with each goal rewarding you with a vault key, which are needed to unlock the coveted Chaos Emeralds.
All right. Okay. So yeah, it is exactly as those leaks said. It is exactly
Wait.
as the leak
What was
said.
it?
So just the progression is you have to fight a world boss to get a gear or whatever the hell that's called to unlock the more linear stages. And in the linear stages, you have goals to accomplish, like get the red rings or beat it under a time limit, whatever the case is, to get vault keys. Vault keys lead to the Chaos Emerald. So it is exactly as the leak says. What is concerning me right now is that everything that IGN saying, like as far as their concern, it is also lining up with I don't know, man. Like, this doesn't seem like it's changed a whole lot since the 2019 leak. So,
What do we mean by linear stages?
like, they're the more traditional boost style stages are going to be in this game.
So, I don't know.
We're gonna have Sonic Forces inside Sonic Frontiers.
I'm very concerned. Is anybody else concerned that we're going to get some more blocky 2D sections?
Oh, I will. I'm done with Sonic if that happens.
Do me the biggest.
I'm getting a divorce.
No amount of divorce can save you from what will happen. I'm sorry.
Multiple.
No,
vault
I guess I'm
keys.
just like, so what? How does the linear stages fit into the?
It feels
Well, so,
like
like-
that's where I don't know why they're isolating those challenges from the overworld challenges.
Think about it this way. It's no different than the shrines in Breath of the Wild. It's the exact
guess.
same thing.
Like, is it? Hold on. Can you send me the thing, the leak thing?
I mean, I'm on air. I can't really screw around too much. I'm not as organized as Cirrus, so you'd have to find them. I mean, we can talk about those later when we find those. But yeah, I think everybody's going to be going back to the leaks and kind of taking those apart at this point. Divorce Sonic, Mary Spark the Gesture. Fantastic.
I'm just wondering how the stuff that you do in the open world areas correlates to that.
Yeah. I don't know. It sounds like just a multiple forms of currency. Like a mobile game or some shit.
If all this stuff led to you opening up a small linear stage that led to a Chaos Emerald, that would not be that weird because that wouldn't be too. That wouldn't be
it's
too.
like the opposite of the original special stages, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of like exactly what they. That's kind of exactly what it seems like everything's doing.
Yeah, kind of spreading out the original Sonic formula in a unique way. I like that concept. It's just modern Sonic 2D is not good, so concerns me. Like, what if they secretly had Christian Whitehead just going like, oh, you go into a digital, like, here's Mania 2, just hitting those linear stages.
Oh my
your
God.
special. That'd be wild if those were the special stages, was just a new Mania stage. I'd shit.
What if it was like a 3D version of like Sonic 3 special stages?
I mean, why? Why would they?
You just
why
have
not?
Sonic.
Why
You
would
just have Sonic running around. There's a giant picture of like half-naked Sally Acorn up in the sky. It's literally Sonic Blue Balls.
Oh yeah. I mean, the original special stages were just. I mean, they did get clever with the design eventually, but I mean, mostly starting from 2, they were showcases for graphical prowess more than anything else. Like everybody, 3D was just a cool new thing still, and that's not a thing anymore. And I don't know, man.
What's the matter? You don't like blue balls?
I mean, that's what I've been advocating for more than anything else, Gilly. I want to play a blue ball in a skate park is what I want. Oh, man. I don't know. I think there's a lot of good here as long as it's finished up. And Sega's track record, it worries me. Because they couldn't even re-release an old game without fucking that up.
Yeah, I don't know how they did that.
I don't know. It's mind-boggling.
It wasn't the first time either.
No, it wasn't. And Banny, if they worked 2D sections into open world game, I will have my villain arc.
I will become the Joker.
I mean, like, here's the thing, right? Like, 'cause it looks, everything I've seen, Ian Flynn, open world, all this seems reactionary to a lot of the critique that the core fan base has given Sonic Team over the last half decade or so. If they squirrel in blocky 2D sections, it shows how completely tone deaf they are. And I would also be like, yes, it's time to fire Sonic Team.
Well, also, when were those leaks?
They were a while ago, man. Like, some of them were like posts, and then nobody paid attention to them until Frontiers was announced, and everyone's like, uh-oh.
So the thing I'm thinking is, what if that was because they haven't mentioned anything about linearity. If that leak was that long ago, what if that was accurate at the time of posting, but that's been since cut?
You'd think so, but everything these guys are saying is lining up with those old leaks.
Of course, but you don't know what was cut and what wasn't. That could have been cut. They didn't say anything about linearity.
They literally did in this one.
Did they?
Yes.
What did they say?
They said they unlock more linear style levels that you're used to in Sonic games.
Oh, I must have fucking missed it.
Yeah. So like they're confirmed. They are in this game. And that lines up with
working overtime.
Everything in that initial leak. And the biggest problem with the leak is like it's fine. It's just like it's kind of boring. Like there's just not shit to do. It's just how to running around and punching things. So I don't know. That's just one person's opinion versus the gameplay loop.
Well,
here.
yeah, but I mean that was years ago, so like it could have gotten better.
Yeah, it could have. But they keep showing us a build that looks like it's still fairly early on. Like this looks like an alpha build. So I don't know. I'm still trepidatious, but I like the ideas that they're talking about here. I'm glad that they gave an honest look at the boss fights, specifically that Azura or whatever they call it. Just like this clearly needs work. I like the idea of the red things like bouncing you back, but it gets wild in that section there. Like you see like Sonic just completely loses control and just gets. It doesn't look like he's like flung off in any intentional way. It just looks like the game just loses its mind for a second and then he gets spat out in between these weird bouncy sections, which I guess is kind of Sonic-y. Oh man. Well, I mean, should we get some super chats done?
I think so. We've they didn't really give us a whole lot to chew on, all things considered.
No, not really. Okay.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I can start us off if you want.
Sure.
First one we have is Ronan Powell with 20 euros. Here's hoping for some decent content from Sega. We hoped for that too. That was in fact the hope.
Yeah. And I mean we did say the super chat earlier, but yeah, thanks again for that. Like I wanted to read that early because it was like a hopeful one. We have 2 presentations and I don't feel any differently from the start of the day.
Yep.
Jamal with $2. Thank you, Jamal. Happy Bee, Theory Milk Bro, and Pup cross Gilly forever.
Why?
He just wants to ship everybody until we're just one big milky pile.
Ugh,
One big milky pile.
gross.
Gil, you wanna take Aiden's?
Aiden F with $2. More like Gilly the Mid. That's fair. Just kidding. Much love.
Spend $2 just to talk that shit to you, man.
It's
Real
okay.
Chad
They
move.
put spaces in my name, and that's not how you spell it. So
It's just talking
So
shit about the rapper.
it's a different Gilly.
that's not my typeset. Sorry.
All right, sirs.
Next one we have is from Jamal Simmons. Thank you very much for the $2. Nick X Sally forever. We have shipping wars. That's what's happening.
Yeah, I actually want to talk about Sally in just a second here.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
I legitimately, I have some topic bits here. I promise. It's not unhealthy. It's not entirely unhealthy. Okay, John, the real Wawa Luigi. I always love saying his name. All right, John with $10. Thanks, John. So they didn't show this in Sonic Central, but E102 Gamma is also coming to Sonic Forces Speed Battle. Thank you all for the content. And again, John, thank you for all the support for all this time. Yeah, we did kind of brush over it, which is weird for us. You specifically, Cirrus, but I guess it just shows like how it's not entirely significant, I guess, but Mephiles is showing back up a little bit more often in the franchise. Do you think it's only going to continue to just be small little bits of merchandise here and there, just as a throwing a bone for fans of that design?
That is exactly what it's going to be. And I hate it.
I don't know, because like we've had similar conversations about Tangle and Whisper in Sonic Forces Speed Battle and having them just show up and being fully rendered and all that stuff. I think if nothing else, and like I said back then, I think it's showing a willingness to at least accept the other parts of the franchise. One of those leaks, according to Pup, Mephiles is a boss in Frontiers, which I'll see it. I'll believe it when I see it. But yeah, I think a lot of the stuff of the Sonic franchise should probably just be relegated to little stuff like that. And that's why I wanted to bring up Sally, because they did show off the Amy Rose first four figures and the Miles Tails Prower first four figure. And after Sally doing so well in the votes that first four put out there, because they did throw it out there to be like, hey, is there any interest in this? And there was an overwhelming amount of interest for it. I think the only thing keeping that particular statue from happening at this point would be Sega themselves. And if that's the case, I don't know why those characters wouldn't at least exist on that particular level. Like a bit of merch here and there, and then, yeah, as a cameo or a playable thing in a silly little mobile game that makes them a lot of money just because of skins. So, just bring it back. Bring it back.
I'm at the point with a lot of stuff where Sonic is concerned. Like, yeah, we'll get those cameos for those characters, and that's neat. I'm happy that we're getting them because, like, Mephiles is one of my favorite, or he is my favorite Sonic villain. One of my favorite characters in the entirety of the Sonic franchise is E102 Gamma, specifically Omega. In my head, they are the same character, but like seeing those characters in like Forces Speed Battle, it doesn't do anything to me. Like to me, I've played enough mobile games that all it reads to me is Sega's made a mobile game and they need content for it, and this is how they scrape for content.
That's fair.
And I don't like that that's my mentality, but again, like I've played a lot of gacha games, stuff like Genshin Impact and stuff where like they have their own, devoted characters. So getting a new character, something like that, it's neat, but when it's a Sega branded thing, it's almost always going to be, hey, we had our own devoted character for this part of the franchise doing this thing. They stopped being utilized ages ago. Let's go ahead and bring them up because, I mean, that's free merchandising functionally. And it's not really much more than that. And that kind of sucks. But that's also just the reality of the mobile gaming market.
Yeah, I agree. It is just kind of free money just sitting on the table there. There's no indication that we're going to be getting any sort of substance for these characters. I think Sega's still very trepidatious about using any of that stuff, but I don't know. As weird as it sounds, it's a lot of slow, patient stuff that you have to expect from the Sonic franchise sometimes. So I guess I'm at least happy to see that they're willing to utilize Mephiles in any kind of capacity. In a playable capacity, that's kind of cool. Even if it is just a skin. But yeah, you're not wrong at all. Like, this is far from the first example of just using a thing that has existed and it has some nostalgia attached to it and a fan base, so might as well just, use it for
just
our silly
capitalize
mobile
on
game.
it.
Yeah. Not like we're going to be building an entirely new thing of substance around it as much as certain fans would like it. But yeah. Gilly, how do you feel about Memphis, Tennessee?
I don't give a fuck. I can't even express to you how much I don't give a fuck. Good for him.
Good. How do you feel about E102 Gamma coming to Speed Battle? Why didn't they announce that? That's weird. In the Central. That's for both of you, because I know you guys.
I'm gonna repeat my same answer.
You don't give a fuck.
Good for him.
Good for him. I'm glad he has his day in the sun.
And Sir, is pretty much exactly what you said before. I care about this thing, but it doesn't mean much in this particular context.
Yeah, basically. Like, congratulations. They did a bring disparate character from the fandom into a mobile game. They did it.
Well, we're getting new models. That means we'll probably get some Jack-specific toys down the line. That's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, it's fine. But again, no earth-shattering information over at the Central today that really make it worthwhile. Is it my turn?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, Skyraptor94 with $20. Thank you. A problem I have is that it seems that like all of the bounce pads and rails don't seem to exist. That don't seem to exist for Sonic's traversal. They seem only to exist to lead to one of those heart crystals. So I want to know what those are for at least. Okay, so you're asking what the point of the heart crystals are. Well, we know there's some EXP progression here, so maybe it's some form of life bar? I don't know, that'd be weird.
I think it's hard to say what any of this is for when we aren't given a HUD.
Yeah.
Like, when they don't give us a HUD, it makes it really hard to ascertain what the plan is with any of this. Because if we saw a collectible meter somewhere that indicated that, like, we don't even know what the boost, if there's a boost meter. We just know that you can press it, but we have no idea if there's a thing that gates it from you. Like, there's a lot of information hidden behind that HUD that we will probably not be able to see until, my prediction, the very end of the month. And that would give us a lot of insight into what they're specifically going for. Because if we had like a list of, like, here's blue fruit, green fruit, red fruit, and then on the top there was like almost like how there's the gold ring meter in Star Fox. Like, if we had stuff like that, we could kind of piece together, okay, a handful of these heart crystals increase Sonic's life meter, despite that not making any sense for Sonic the Hedgehog. That's kind of not his health system. If we saw a collectible tally, we could go, okay, these are all things that we collect, like literally a la Banjo-Kazooie, or these are ammunition for certain attacks. We don't know if the fruits are actually things that are used for a mana meter for Sonic, of all things. We have none of that info, and I don't see us getting that info.
I don't think it's entirely unpredictable, though. I think you've already, like, just by guessing your way through it, like a mana meter, like there's got to be some sort of limitation on that little circle-y thing he does. Or if he can climb, then he's going to have some endurance. Unless he could just freely climb forever, which, get Knuckles. I mean, that'd be a nice way to change up Knuckles versus Sonic. I'd make him a little bit slower, a little bit stronger, but he can also freely glide from any high point and also has unlimited climbing. And then give Sonic limited climbing. See, I'm just making up scenarios now, like to justify Knuckles in this world.
Now you're just making yourself more excited. Now you're making yourself more happy.
I want Knuckles. He makes more sense in an open world combat oriented Sonic game. I'm sorry.
Yeah. He does.
Give me Knuckles.
That thing you just said is true.
I'm still a little concerned, obviously. The rails up in the sky tell me that I like the idea that you can tackle your enemies in multiple different ways and get creative with that. I'm not seeing that with the actual challenges for Sonic in those rails, because it's just nothing but rails up there. Looks like there's like one particular way to handle some of those challenges, and that's how it has to be for some. Like, look at Mario 64, any of them. Some of those specific areas in any of those levels, yeah, you do the one thing to get the star, and then you never mess with it again, and that is okay.
Yeah.
Some areas care about ground pound. Some areas care about wall hop.
Right. And I hope that's the case here, because again, this just has to be an opening early area, because there's no challenge to automated sky rails, man. There's just none.
Well,
Sky rail?
I mean, it's not. This isn't gonna be the last level.
Well, right.
Yeah, but I'm still saying, like, you go up there and you go into all these different sky things. Like, maybe the challenge is figuring out how to get up to them. But I don't see how it's a challenge to actually just, when you hop onto a rail, you just follow it, hop over to the other one on occasion. We'll see. I understand the concern from people. That's all. Yeah.
It's like you look at. I mean, obviously, I don't want to point to something as early as Mario 64, but you look at Mario 64. Bob-on Battlefield is pretty simple in terms of like the things that you need to do. Even, I mean, that whole game is based around Mario's like move set and like physics and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And Bob-on Battlefield isn't very physics heavy. It's pretty much flat. I mean, whereas like later stages take more effort out of the player. You have to do like, wall jump puzzles and shit like that, wall jump challenges and different things that take more skill. I think the first stage is obviously gonna be baby's first Sonic 64 stage.
Hmm. Well, yeah, and like, obviously there's precedent in most of the gaming environment for that kind of setup. We're not saying, or at least I'm not saying, that it's not going to be that. For me, there's things like within the physics of the game that bother me with that kind of setup. When you have the physics of the game literally showing the player, hey, you can jump on this rail and auto grind upwards. Like, that's the kind of automated stuff that I'm not a super fan of, and that's not something that's going to change when you get to like the 5th level of the game. That's a physics thing,
right? Well, no, but the thing is like you're thinking about how you want the rails to act like they do in Adventure too.
I want the rails to have some kind of physics at all.
But I think, like, obviously I like that too, but I don't think that the auto rails are automatically like inherently bad. I think that you can use that mechanic and those like non-physics to set up something that's challenging.
I don't disagree. We're also considering just the track record of Sonic Team in general here. Because the way we're talking about like Mario 64 and everything, like, yeah, but that's also like pardon me, got a little burpees there. That's like a 25-year-old game with just very competent people behind it. And
but I mean that also applies to Odyssey, really.
Yeah, I agree. But again, like, we're talking about a competent team versus I don't know if I trust Sonic Team with this stuff. Because they also have a track record of like, we're gonna look at Nintendo, we're gonna try and do the Nintendo thing without really truly understanding what makes those games special. So
I think this is the first time that they're doing something that they're trying to. I don't think that they're trying to necessarily copy any one specific thing. I think they're trying to like use a couple base ideas and give Sonic his own thing. Is what it's looking like to me. And it's clear that they're trying to do something different. So I don't know. It seems like they at least give a shit about whatever this is.
I'm at least on board to see where this train wreck is headed.
I'm on board I'm not seeing anything that's completely turned me off from the game, but when we talk about we're comparing this game to Breath of the Wild and Mario games, we're not comparing this to previous Sonic games.
Yeah, but I don't want to because I don't want to because I don't really like any of the Boost Formula games are like those. It's like junk food to me. I don't really think they're that fun.
Well, that's my problem though, Gilly, is these are the people who made those games who've kept relying on those games, even if they've stayed like at a middling sales point.
Exactly, but obviously now they're trying to not do that. So that's why I'm like, all right, maybe give them a chance.
I would if Sonic Lost World didn't exist.
That's a stupid game. I don't know why that happened.
Because Sonic Team, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is their track record, and they have to prove to me at this point. I'm not trying to take away from your own excitement, because I understand where you're coming from, and I hope you're right, 100%. Like, I really want them to blow me out of the water with this. I want them to prove that this formula works, that it doesn't need momentum, that this makes sense on its own terms, and it's fun. I just want a good-ass game. But there's still Sonic Team's track record. There's still them putting this out to the world. And I know IGN saying like this is an early build. Why on earth would Sega allow anything that we've seen to be the first thing, the first impression that any of us get about the game? With that hideous pop-up and the weird janky-ass animations. It makes zero sense to me.
I don't know. Maybe they're just not that. Maybe they can make something fun, but maybe they're not skilled enough to make something
presentable.
That's on like. Well, no, because all right. Here's one of the things that I said to Pup last night was, honestly, when it really comes down to it, like the pop up and the animations, are those all things that like should be criticized and look janky? Yeah. Does that make a game not fun or make a game fun? No, not at all. At the end of the day, I really, 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 really don't give a shit about the pop-up. It doesn't matter to me. If I had to pick between the game being like aesthetically presentable, like 100%, or the game being a fun game, I'm gonna pick the game being a fun game. So none of this stuff is necessarily equates to the game being not a fun experience.
I agree with you. But I also agree with Pup's frustration because, again, like I've been there where he is too, and I don't want to speak for him, but it's also like this is one of the longest running game franchises out there.
Yeah, and that's what I said to him last night. Is he's one of the biggest icons of all time, and he's never ever been handled right. He hasn't been handled right since the fucking Dreamcast.
Yeah.
In the end, the fact that he's as iconic as he is in 2022 is insane to me.
Yeah.
Because they have mismanaged him, and more to any other series would be dead.
Yeah. Yes, dude. Yeah. Like
they don't treat Mario like how big is Mario?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at how big Mario is. Look at how big Mickey Mouse is. Now look at how Nintendo and Disney act. Look at how they treat those two characters.
Mm-hmm.
Those are their golden geese that you're not allowed to fuck with, and everything needs to be perfect as it relates to them. Some stuff went on with Nintendo back in like the 90s that was a little weird, but like for the most part, they're very protective over those IP. Sega is like fucking whatever, Sonic, here you go. And it's 2022 and kids are still eating up Sonic. That's how strong this stupid character is.
Yeah. No arguments there. But that
it's nuts.
That's weird. Why I'm also trepidatious about this game. this is why I'm also understanding Pup's frustration. That's why I understand all the negativity on top of your positivity towards this particular project, because yeah, I just like, it feels like Sonic is the only one allowed to do what they are doing here, right? No other game coming out
is allowed to
this
just
level
keep
or above would show off what they showed off here. Nobody. Anthem didn't look like this prior to coming out. Like, are you kidding me? That's nuts, man. Whatever. It's fine. It'll play better than Fallout 76. It's fine.
Oh, you did that.
I just, I don't.
I'm not. You know, I'm not usually. I'm not always Mr. Positivity.
No. I mean, good. I mean, just all I can tell you, Gil, is good for you, man. Like, I don't know what else to say there. It's like, this is.
I don't know what it is. Something about this is I don't know. I have. Call it intuition.
I mean, again, like if you're excited, be excited. But I feel like if I'm completely fully honest with myself, I feel like I'm holding back more negativity for the sake of you guys in the room and for the audience, as opposed to actual genuine positivity and excitement. Because what I see here is a trend not only with Sonic but with AAA gaming in general, where it is okay for a game to release unfinished, and not only that, it's also apparently okay to preview it in such a state as well. And I'm like, enough's enough, man. Like, enough Sega just ripping apart little pieces of Sonic Origins just to sell for a little bit more money. Enough popping garbage and just saying, oh, it's just a really early build, I promise, guys. Like, just sort your fucking house out.
Okay, am I wrong for thinking that this is solely on Azuka?
You might be. We don't know.
I might be, but I don't know if I am.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not going to pretend like I know the inner workings of Sega, right? Like,
no, but
he has to have some sort of power.
He calls a lot of shots, and I think a lot of these are shots he's calling.
You see on Twitter, it's like, this is not Sonic Team's fault. It's Sega management's fault. Like, it's like, what do you work at Sega? Shut the fuck up.
Like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter whose fault it is. What matters is we've noticed a pattern, and the pattern has not changed in a very long time. It doesn't matter whose fault it is anymore. It stopped mattering whose fault it is a long time ago, because no matter who we can place the blame on, it doesn't change anything. But that pattern can change. It's not about us identifying who fucked it up. It's about going, oh, okay, whether it's Sega corporate management, whether it's internal Sonic Team mismanagement, whether the Sammy merger caused the second fucking impact in the entire apocalypse is happening.
It kind of, there's a lot of shit there, actually.
Can we impeach?
Can we impeach Sega? But like,
impeach Azuka? Make that the next hashtag?
Hashtag impeach Azuka.
Like, my thing is that, like, no matter what, all of those things, all of those corporate-y things, they've happened. We're already living in the world where that's already happened. What we have to figure out is, like, okay, so whether it's Sega or Sonic Team or what have you, what's the thing that causes this shit to fuck up? Because when Sonic Team makes a game, it fucks up. When Big Red Button makes a game, it fucks up. Could all be Sega management, but at that point, why does Sega have so many other franchises that do perfectly fucking fine and release perfectly fucking fine?
I don't know. Look at fucking Monkey Ball, Banana Blitz HD.
I mean,
what the hell was that?
Yeah.
Look at Bayonetta. That series is great, but look at how it's been handled, really.
Mm-hmm. All 2 games of it.
Yeah.
Where the hell is the third game?
It's the second game, which like wouldn't have come out if it wasn't for Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
So Yeah, can't wait for the new fucking Crazy Taxi game. I'm real excited.
Oh man, I'm actually genuinely want to see House of the Dead remake. I'm excited to play that.
Pup last night was talking to me about like how he's like, well, what about Yakuza? And I'm like, yeah, but like Yakuza is successful, but it's like successful in like a vacuum. Like that's still a niche.
Yeah. And I don't know, man. It's finding an audience in the West here, no doubt about it, like enough to justify sending it out here, but they're like, oh yeah, it does great in Japan. Like, yeah, that doesn't fucking matter anymore. I'm sorry. I keep getting this, like, and I'm doing like the history of Sonic, and I'm getting it from both sides, right? Like I keep talking about this, where people think I'm much younger than I am, or they think I'm much older than I am. Either way, it gets really goddamn frustrating because I'll get like older fans when I talk about like the Sega Saturn or something like that, and they're like, yeah, but you're forgetting that it actually did great in Japan. Congratulations, Sega Saturn. How'd that turn out? Fuck off. It doesn't fucking matter. Like, Sega's a stupid-ass company. They got one system right one time in the West. It didn't even do that great anywhere else in the world. Like, they're a dumbass company.
They're still playing the Master System in Brazil or whatever.
They are, actually. I did import.
Jesus.
That's like, insane.
Yeah, it is. It's absolutely nuts.
Sega's able to be there and make fucking Puyo Puyo work. And Total War, the Warhammer franchise, Persona, all of this shit works under Sega.
Sounds like it just like they get good developers and then they leave them the fuck alone. I think that's what happens in those particular situations.
Well, it's also awkward when you consider that the sales of every single franchise that I just named combined, or the sale of all Sega franchises combined, do not match what Sonic does. Awkwardly,
not entirely true. That's not true year to year. But they don't give us like full-on solid numbers for anything, and it's not like Sonic's numbers are Mario numbers. You know, like it's not even remotely comparable to a lot of Nintendo numbers. I guess what's frustrating is like on a business end of things, it could be because it used to be, and yeah, the brand recognizability is like, yeah, it deserves a little bit more love here. I'm sounding very, very negative, but I do have to express, regardless of Sega's fuck ups, there is still stuff I am actually genuinely excited for. I am still, there's enough in Frontiers that I'm going forward. I'm like, I'm still probably going to buy this and have a decent enough time, regardless of my worries. I like what I'm seeing from
anyway.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I got a job to do. Yeah,
I'm gonna be buying it. Pretty much everybody is, for the most part.
Yeah,
and the whole like voting with your dollars thing. Like, oh my god, I'm going to protest Sega by not buying this game. That it doesn't matter. Voting with your dollars never works. If voting with your dollars worked, people with more dollars wouldn't have more fucking votes than you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This mythological idea that your singular $60 makes a dent in anything.
Well, vote with your wallet if you want to. Okay.
It's like that, but nothing changes. You can vote with your wallet, but nothing changes, and it never does. I wonder why.
I'd say if you're capable of walking away from the franchise when it's frustrating you, I think that's probably the healthiest thing you should do, and probably you should do that.
Right. But
yeah, or you can or you can start a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But like for me. For me, that's a little different though, because when it's walking away from a franchise that's frustrating you, that's okay, changing something about myself so that myself is less frustrated. The voting with your dollars thing is changing something about myself to try to engage in broad sweeping changes across a corporate landscape.
Oh man, we need to get rid of some more bots. The bots are telling us we need to
Naked HD Fun, best adult dating site. Hi, how are you doing? You get to go to hell.
This is driving me nuts. I know it's partially because we don't have Pup and Wayne with us, because I love those boys and their insight always helps the conversation continue to go. We've gotten 2 separate fucking Sonic things today, and we are not even 2 hours into this conversation, and I'm running out of things to talk about. Jesus fuck. Oh my God. What is
It's
happening?
okay. It's okay, Nick. It's okay, Nick. We've had more to talk about with Sonic toys than we have with what we were given today.
Genuinely, the Frontier shit on IGN had more interesting conversation bits because they confirmed gameplay elements. I'm losing my mind here. Oh, man. It's fine. Jurassic World's out in 2 days, and that's all I'm going to care about. It's fine.
And then you can play a Switch port of it that will be very blurry.
Yeah.
Your favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And then I can watch a video on your channel that really should have done better about why it's blurry.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably make a video about Klonoa, and everyone's like, "Well, let's talk about Sonic." You can go to Sunset City. We'll talk about it there. I'm taking a breather, and I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for you. We're talking about a good game. We're taking a breather because we're all just a little worked up. How do you guys feel about Shadow and Sonic Prime?
I like his banana hair.
It's getting. I feel like it flares out more and more every time I see him, except for the movie design. Movie design, he's got it all combed back.
Yeah, he needs a haircut.
All right, Surus.
Yeah.
I was joking about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we have Brian Drummond in the voice cast.
Yeah.
And we're like, that's probably going to be Eggman. It still could be Eggman.
But we have confirmed Shadow.
Shadow, like at the start, is here. He is just. Do you think that they're going to do the Vegeta voice for Shadow?
Please,
oh,
please, please.
Sonic, your father was an average fighter, but a brilliant scientist.
I mean, like, I keep thinking like they're not going to do that. That doesn't sound like Shadow. But then I think about Kirk's Shadow. And
the
that's
current
more
Shadow
in line.
sounds exactly like that.
It sounds more in line with current Shadow than the quiet, arrogant one that we got from the earlier games.
Are you excited for Green Hill Zone again?
I am actually. I've said it before, but I've never gotten a Sonic show in my entire life where they showed me just some Sonic ass designs in the backgrounds.
That was probably their determining factor. They were like. Yeah, we're just gonna do generic world. And they're like, well, we should just actually do like a Sonic thing this time. And then they went, oh, we get to do Green Hill Zone again. Yeah, let's do that.
Sonic, I am the prince of all hedgehogs.
Oh my god. Oh god. Oh
yeah, no, it's perfect. It's perfect for Shadow too, because in Dragon Ball they die and come back. So
yeah.
It is kind of weird seeing Shadow in the Green Hill area. Weird as that is. But
also a ROM hack.
Like this is our first appearance of Shadow in his most fitting environment. Obviously.
Jesus Christ. The whole show is going to take place in Green Hill Zone. Well, of course, if they're going to have Vegeta as Shadow, they need to have an empty, soulless environment to have their battles in.
I genuinely do.
Duh.
I'm sorry. I know people are sick and tired of Green Hill Zone, but it has so much more character than Frontiers level. I'm on board with that.
What if Green Hill is in Frontiers?
Dude, I would legitimately love that.
I think what Green Hill was ages ago, what Green Hill represents, has a lot of soul and character. I think what it's become after Forces especially is something very different and very sad.
Well,
that's just my take.
That's fair, but again, like this is going to have to it serves the same role it always has. It's going to help get the wider audience recognizing this is a Sonic thing better than, most any other environments, unfortunately. I don't think we're going to spend a lot of time in Green Hill. It just needs to be a nice starting base as
it would be
the purpose of it.
It would be sick if they really kept it in like Sonic Universe and they went through all actually familiar stages.
Yeah, I'd love to see some other stuff.
They go to Chemical
rendered.
Plant, they go to Hydro City.
Yeah, I'd love to see all that stuff. Do not.
That would be insane. That would be great.
Yeah, I've always wanted to see Angel Island fully realized in 3D. Knuckles, Frontiers, make it happen. For God's sakes. That would be my game. Are you kidding me? That would drive. Oh my God! Open world, Angel Island.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you want that, the best place to get that these days is VR chat.
I suppose so. Yeah, and even like in the fan games or Sonic Roblox or whatever, like even like a fully rendered 3D Green Hill Zone is not that big of a deal anymore. But I would still play it in Frontiers just because those are Sonic designs, and I've always wanted to explore Sonic zones with a Z-axis. And as close as we got in Sonic Jam, Sonic R, Sonic Generations.
Naked HD Fun best adult dating site.
Exactly my point. Thank you, Gilly. Exactly that. No,
Sorry,
but no, like I was just like a more open way to play those environments. I've said it 100 times before. Like the closest we've gotten to that idea in an official game is a hidden level in Adventure 2.
Yeah.
I don't need this particular world back, but I would like to see some of the more out there Sonic-y environments, be it from past or brand new, more fleshed out in the 3D space. I think that is something the franchise could definitely use. Oh man, I've been rambling a lot. Thanks for letting me ramble, guys.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime.
Yeah. But I'm running out of things to talk about. We have one more super chat. Gilly, did you wanna read that?
Yeah. Skyraptor 94 with $2. Also, please let me play as other characters.
No other characters for you. Only Sonic the Hedgehog. Only ever Sonic the Hedgehog. You don't want other characters. I'm gonna be like Blizzard right now. You think you want that, but you don't. I'm kidding. I'm lying to you.
Honestly, I'd rather, if I had to pick, I would rather have, like, yeah, as much as I liked being able to play as other characters, like in the old games, I think I would rather have a game with that I can only play as Sonic as long as it's focused and fun. And you only play as Sonic because that's what they focused on.
We're not allowed to have focus or fun in Sonic either. I'm sorry. No
That's
cake,
true.
no eating.
Yeah, I get
like
that
I'm
idea.
I'm saying that as a joke, but at the same time,
It's not a joke.
at the same time, we have some precedent.
Yeah. I don't know. This is, again, the two sides of the thing. Like, yeah, if you're going to try a new thing, get Sonic right first. But also, he's 31 fucking years old. Sort it out. Like, why isn't this a problem? Why isn't this sorted out?
In 9 more years, we can actually have the full Mobius 30 years later story. We can have the Ken Penders art. We can have homeless Sonic.
I'm going to vomit all over you.
You know what? You're 20? No, 15. You're like 15 days away from being able to do that IRL, and that's kind of scary.
Man, we're getting
16,
really
I can't
close
count.
to TMG, aren't we, guys?
Yeah.
That's exciting. I need to figure out how I'm getting over there.
You haven't
I have
sorted that out
a
yet?
plane ticket to Philly from Chicago.
Yeah, he came up with some idea where he's going to like ride a bike halfway or something.
Wait, Nick, I'm driving there. Me and Raz can just pick you up from the airport. Solves that problem.
Do you know where? Did you not figure out the first part of the problem there, Gilly? Not Gilly, sirs.
You said you have the plane
in
ticket.
Chicago.
Oh, you just drive to Chicago and park your car.
Well, that was the idea, but I live in Oregon. So I was like, oh, I'll just drive to Iowa and get some shit while I'm over there, and then just head on up to Chicago. And I might still do that. But I also I have like a big fake carnival horse that I really want to get over to my house here because it's really cool. So I was thinking maybe if I fly over, right, into Chicago, and then I get in the plane, and then I go back to Chicago, and then I get a U-Haul from Iowa, and then I take a U-Haul.
Oh my God.
But the U-Haul is like $1,800 to rent, which is insane.
Yeah.
Isn't it cheaper to have it shipped?
It might be. I don't know.
At this point, probably.
maybe.
We do have a couple more super chats that are in now. Let me go ahead and go through those because I have about 18 minutes left for myself.
Fair enough.
Yeah, more medical stuff. Yay. First one is from Phoenix. Thank you very much for the £2. My boy Shadow is in more than subpar animation. Yeah, we have Shadow in Not Forces and or Boom, which is good.
Yeah. No. We've seen literal seconds of this show. So like that was the longest clip we've gotten so far of Sonic Prime, and most of that time was him in a ball. And I'm not even sure if I like the way the ball looks. So
I did not. I thought it looked like bad, janky animation, but
balls make me happy.
Anyway. Yeah. We'll see. I'm not hating the animation. I'm not super impressed by it yet, though. So we'll go from there. Up next, let's get over to this right screen. There you go, Nick. Okay. Black Yakuza 94. Always a pleasure having him. With $5. Thank you. I like the implication that playing only as Sonic is boring. Sonic is the worst part of his own series confirmed. Damn.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my guys, my dudes, my fellas.
Oh,
Pup,
we got
hello.
Pup, you can swap out for Sirs here in a little bit.
My gents, it has been a shitty day. Now, nothing would cheer me up more than seeing how Sonic Frontiers is looking. So I'm going to check out. Okay, laughter. Okay, great. I was kind of hoping. I was hoping I would hear maybe he'll be impressed.
Have you not seen the stuff yet?
Is it bad?
It's not good.
Oh, Pup, my sweet summer child.
There were
we
two
have received nothing
presentations.
new.
There's two presentations. It's less than 20 minutes combined.
I expected that. I'm going to be real. I'm seeing
IGN one had more to talk about too.
Well, hold on. I'm seeing something on the screen here with this neat dragon thing. That's kind of neat. I like that. I mean, it's Sonic Dash, but I like it.
I like also playing Starlight Carnival again, but this time on a dragon.
So
why you got to do that? Why you got
to? Everything they said was basically like just supporting all the things that I already thought.
Oh, okay. So you were right. Because if that's the case, that's good. That's good. That's good, man.
Yeah, I'm still not sold, but it's got promising stuff. It's confirmed everything from the initial leak. There's going to be more linear levels. There's going to be they explained the progression of how you get the Chaos Emeralds.
Wait, Chaos Emeralds. Okay, that's good, baby.
But
that's good. That's what we want to hear.
This was not in Sonic Central. Sonic
Central sucked.
It was
Sonic Central literally went, "Hey, would you like to buy some toys? Buy some toys. Hey, do you know Sonic Prime's coming out?
I mean,
Shadow Hedgehog's in it."
I'm seeing people talking about Sonic 5, Mephiles, like that. That all sounds pretty cool. Why am I so big?
There's
I mean,
nothing...
Do you want me
I
to
ask
spoil?
myself that every time.
I'll get that fixed up. Do you want me to spoil what you missed?
No, don't spoil. I'm going to watch it now. I'm going to watch it. And
okay, you go. Right. Yeah, go watch.
Since Pup is here, I think I will go ahead and take this time for me and Raz to go pick up her medical supplies.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll be gone for like 14 minutes, but I mean, you do you, Bo.
Oh shit, no, you're.
I'm gonna quietly watch it while you guys are with me.
Okay.
It's gonna be great.
All right.
This is my live reaction. We all get to tune in. This is like a double bill for the audience. Oh, hell yes! It's Takeshi Iizuka! Hell yeah! My favorite! now just make him playable and we game. We good. Hell yeah.
Play as Knuckles in Sonic and Knuckles, everybody.
I'm
okay,
interested.
Since I didn't get to do this today when I wanted to because I got held up at work. But I wanted to be like, welcome everybody to Sunset City, the Sonic podcast for the Naka and Iizuka age. But like, no, I had to just not. And I was going to make a joke about Gilly as well. I was going to be like, and here's this guy that won't go away.
This fucking guy that we hired to make Sonic 3D Blast, and that's about it.
Hey, look,
he just left. Oh.
You were supposed to be a guest for one episode, Gilly.
Yeah, he kept us afloat because they keep doing these announcements without anything interesting to say.
Can they please just make a platforming level based on Takeshi Iizuka's teeth?
Okay.
Oh my god.
On that note, have fun, guys.
We're never going to get support from Sega ever.
No, we're not.
Look, man, I'm not making fun of his appearance with anything he can't help. Look, he's a rich guy. You mean to tell me he can't get braces?
We're
Come on.
just right past that. This is
You know what?
doing.
Get yourself an
This is,
Invisalign. You can move to San Diego, but you can't get those sorted. Come on, man.
Oh my god.
I mean, he can't get Sonic right, so.
His teeth are an analogy for the state of the Sonic franchise.
No,
it's had its ups and downs. Oh, I'm so cancelled. Okay,
oh my god, we're talking about inconsistent teeth now.
Everything's fucked up and it's in your face.
No. This is terrible. This is terribly mean. This is horribly mean.
Let's be real. Let's be real.
No, it's getting worse. It's about to get worse.
If Takeshi Iizuka were here right now, I'd buy him a beer, and I'd want to see if he could open up the little top bit with his teeth as well. That'd be kind of cool.
All right. You guys,
Naked HD fine, best adults.
You know what? You guys have fun. I'm glad that I'm now subbed in for the rabbit dog. It's fine.
I wish we had more fat Sonic developers I could make fun of. That'd be funny.
Yeah, we're done. We're done. That is the
have
We're
fun,
at the limit.
guys.
All right.
Have
later,
fun,
Cirrus.
guys.
Later, Cirrus. All
Bye,
right.
Z.
I want to check the live chat real quick before I watch the rest of this.
You're getting people who are saying like that's so mean, but also true. Also, I love it. So.
And we're getting the Naked Fun bot too. I love those.
The thing
Gomzo!
The thing is, I might feel worse about it if I had even an ounce of respect for Iizuka.
I respect him after what we found out about Heroes' development cycle. That he did all the levels by himself, pretty much. Like that's
okay.
awesome.
That's nice. Heroes was a long time ago, though. So
Heroes was indeed in 1902. Further reminder that he's had ample time to fix his teeth. Anyways, let's keep on watching. Let's put the Ricky Gervais "I'm so edgy" routine on the back burner and give it a watch.
All right, let me know when you're in a certain spot in Origins because
we're starting. We're on. Okay, we're on Sonic Oregon. Oregon.
Yeah.
Sonic Oregon.
Oh man, I feel like I could make a joke with that. I'm in that state right now. I'm not even in the.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Shut up. Oh my god. He's running. That's awesome. Okay. All right. His rings. Oh, that's new. I love the animation though. For real, like that's good shit, man. That's good shit, baby. I love it.
It is indeed.
I'm gonna have to make another apology video. No, it's okay. It's okay. Unless I'm apologizing to friends, it doesn't matter. You know, if I don't know you, fuck you.
The thumbnail is gonna be your avatar, but it's gonna be Iizuka's teeth. Oh god.
Oh my god. This is the new Maria Robotnik. That's the new edgy joke. Oh wow, you can play as Knuckles in Sonic and Knuckles.
We're completely streaming it at the right time for
new modes and Knuckles. That's great. Okay. Oh hell yeah, 4x3. But now it's got a little Knuckles graphic next. This is amazing. This is going to be the best Sonic game ever.
You know what I think's funny about the whole classic mode, by the way? So like in fucking whatever the new mode, they don't let you have regular lives and you have to use the coins, right?
Yeah.
And then, so classic mode, they're like, this is classic, so it's more pure. So there are lives and it's 4x3.
Wait, hold on, no.
But you can play as Tails in fucking Sonic 1?
Hold on. Anniversary mode. I didn't even know they were married! But also, why are they not even mentioning story mode? Because that's, like, in my opinion, the main draw.
For us, it is, yeah. I don't know either.
Yeah, why is that? Why do you not... Hell yeah.
Weird. We did see new multiplayer for Sonic 3, though.
Yeah, I saw that too. Okay, I've got it paused. It's on the coming soon It's the coming soon screen. I think they got to delay it because there's no way they're going to have Switch support on the classic Sonic games.
I'm watching it like it's on screen now for our audience. It's exactly what you're saying.
Oh hell yes, Roblox. Okay, all right, let's do this.
Yep.
Oh, they got different music in it. Great. Okay, awesome. Okay, I'm being a dick, but like,
that's fine. We've kind of been a dick for a little while here, man. Like,
okay, no, it's looking good. They got Chemical Plant, a level I'm definitely not sick of by now. That's great. That's new. Ah, hell yes! Fucking mobile games! Oh my god!
Well, wait a minute.
I'm so hyped. I'm so bloody. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's Super Shadow. That's great. I like that. Oh, hell yeah! Oh, he's so sexy.
That is, yeah. And then here's the other big thing for you coming up right about now on your screen.
Stick the spikes on the back of his head.
Nope.
In a spoon and light them on fire.
Oh my god.
Sonic Prime? That's a yellow Sonic. I bet that's going to be a surprise character. That's going to be Super Sonic. That's big surprise, big shocker.
Uh-huh. That's who it is. Definitely.
Oh, good music, good music. It's already got one up on Sonic Frontiers. Oh, he's Super Sonic. I'm telling you, he's gonna get the shit knocked out of him or something, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. It's shut. Oh my god! It's fucking Wallace and Gromit Shadow. I love it.
Well, Nick is talking to schizophrenia.
I've always wanted that Sonic Colors Ultimate music. Oh my god! Please tell me Game of the Year edition. Game of the Year edition. Come on,
they can't tell the sarcasm here.
Give me the Sonic Colors Game of the Year. Oh, not a Sonic movie. Fuck that. That's stupid.
I'm going to talk through this, and I'm going to spoil this for you. They're telling you exactly everything that's already out. We know every single thing about the Sonic 2 thing.
Well, no, duh. It's a Sonic 2 thing. The movie's like already out, unless they want to make an Ultimate Edition with more Bloom.
Goddamn. How do you feel about Mephiles?
I feel good about Mephiles. I feel good. I'm glad to see him getting repped.
I'm curious to see how Shadow sounds in the show.
Oh my god, they promised me hilarious bloopers, and boy did they deliver! James Marsden was fucking dancing, guys! It's so funny when people dance, man. Oh, it's the short. I like the short. I do like.
There's one thing I know about James Marsden is that he's hilarious.
He does indeed dance quite a bit. No, okay. I love Sonic 2. We all know I love Sonic 2 by now. You don't need to sell me on Sonic 2. Face masks in a post-COVID era. I'm so fucking stoked. I'm gonna wear that all the time again. Oh hell yes! NFT drink. Let's go, bitches. Okay, Jack, that looks good. That's cool. That's
the
awesome.
Eggman that did look cool.
Yeah. Jack's Pacific, man. They're popping off. That shit's good.
Do you have any familiarity with Razer? I was gonna ask you this, Gilly, with their stuff.
Oh,
Razer stuff.
I need to get that. That's cool.
Their controllers.
I've never used a Razer controller, but everything Razer makes is usually good.
Because that one's like an over $100 controller.
But the thing is that controller it doesn't look third party. It just looks like
a skinned Xbox. Yeah.
You know, so I have been tempted to get a Knuckles backpack from Hype. Not gonna lie, it's cool as hell. Look, I want Knuckles merch. That's not a toy. That's CGI. Get the fuck out. That is a CGI figure.
These are just the renders. They're not created.
Oh, holy shit, Pez. Okay, I love Pez.
But those have been out. They're literally in stores.
Oh, also a modern Sonic cable guy. I kind of like that. Not as charming as the classic, but I
didn't
like
mention this before. Like the classic Sonic one, the one I have, like he's loose. His feet are loose. So like if you put a controller or a phone on him, he starts to bend forward.
That's weird.
Oh, that's cute. That you seen this Belfine thing? That's cute.
Mm-hmm.
I like his thick little legs. They're so
mine
cute.
holds my Stream Deck. He's fine.
Ooh, okay.
Knuckles is doing fine.
Symphony.
I'm just saying, like the way that they have him situated in his shoes is not the most stable thing in the world. So just a heads up.
Okay. So Sonic Symphony was fucking sick. So it was. Oh no! Freaking wait! In person? What the fuck? We're going. We're fucking going, guys. We're going.
About that. About that. It's not a live concert.
Wait, what?
It's going to be on I mean, I guess they're tour dates, so maybe there are some live concert ones, but they did also say you can see it on the big screen.
What are you saying? Are you saying I'm gonna go to a cinema and watch it?
Right.
Fucking where do I get my tickets, guys? That's an event. All right, Fall Guys. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Relevant. I like it.
Oh, this is my favorite because they say something that they don't show.
I love 3D Among Us. Okay, right. Among Us 3D Blast. Where's Tails? Where is he?
There it is.
Is Tails also a Knuckles? Is he the one wearing the costumes?
Look at this.
Coming soon, August 20th. Okay. I'm pretty sure Fall Guys already... Ooh, Frontiers Prologue. Okay. Prologue. Oh, okay. Hell yeah. I'm ready for some animation. This better be good. Sonic Frontiers isn't known for its animation, so to see something get animated, I'm excited.
This part's probably the best part of the...
Okay, Rain. Knuckles! And an emerald. That's sick. I like that. Ooh, okay. Is it going to do anything? No? Okay, screen's gone black. What's the... Oh, that... Well, I'm neither over or underwhelmed. I managed my... I've got to pause it. I managed my expectations, and it is safe to say... It is safe to say... Shut up! It is safe to say that I am just whelmed. That was perfect. That was just enough to leave me wanting more and enough to leave me satisfied. I mean, it was longer than Sonic Forces at least. So let's see this.
Nick reacting to someone else reacting to the thing we already saw.
Right, exactly. That's what we're doing. Yeah,
this is hilarious.
Yeah,
let's get this exclusive gameplay. Let's shoot this into my veins. I'm ready.
Oh man.
I'm looking forward to seeing the grass grow before my eyes. This is gonna be great. 3, 2, 1. Is that it? Okay, Snake. I like it. Snake.
They're really focused on the snake here.
Hell yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. Like the moving loops and stuff. We were saying they should do that for the rails.
Right, yeah. And
I like
this
that. This is better.
Getting the vibes of Starlight Carnival here.
Yeah, that's not good. I don't like that. But like,
I like
the rest
Starlight
of this is
Carnival.
good.
Come on.
I liked it when I got to play it. That was great. But
they do at least justify the quick step, I just realized. And this also confirms that there's a day-night cycle as well.
I mean, we saw that in pictures, but
that's true.
Okay.
That's true.
All right. Yeah. Let's see some new gameplay. What else we got? What else? Okay. Oh, I'm hearing Crush 40, Night at the Wind. Is that going to be the vocal track? Are we going to get some electric guitars up in this bitch? Are we going to hear an electric guitar in the modern Sonic game? Ah, hell yeah! I'm going to go fast to IGN. Let's find. Hello, Ivo Gershkovich. You're my favorite. I love you. I want to take that Sonic finger and stick it up my ass. Hell yeah. My is that the end?
That's it.
Hell yeah. My prostate is truly stimulated. Let's see what IGN have for us now. I'm ready for this. I fucking love Sonic. Let's okay. IGN, what do you got for us, boys? I want to see some. I want to get my hands on my crotch while I watch this hands-on impressions.
So the thing is, though, Pup, like you might actually have to listen to what they're saying because the more interesting stuff that's happening is what they are talking about.
Okay, man, I can multitask. I'm a man at the end of the day. Jesus.
Well, I mean, just man.
Not at the beginning of the day.
Guys, shut up. All right.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, he did have a rough transition 3, didn't he? He does go in carts. He sure is. Aha! I've got you. Top left, it says work in progress gameplay build, which means that the final game is literally going to be completely different. I can't wait.
Oh man.
All right, what do we got?
Open your heart. It's gonna be all right.
Just that Dan Stapleton shit. It's just so gross.
Oh, you son of a bitch! When he said I thought Crush 40 said it best, I thought it was going to be like, oh, they're going to be in it. No, they're just making a reference to.
They actually do talk about the music a little bit in this as well.
I need to hear it. They're going to say it's all piano and violin, isn't it?
They literally say that, yeah.
No. What's Jun Snow doing here then? They said he was in it.
This is just there. It could just be this area.
He doesn't play a violin.
He knows how to write music that isn't on a guitar.
Yeah, listen, Gilly. Going to watch Jun Snow to see a guy not play the guitar is like going on Game Apologist channel to not see a guy talk about the good in bad Sonic games.
Didn't June do Sonic 3?
That he did.
Yeah, he did.
There's
yeah, but
no
everyone's
guitar in Sonic 3.
And
yeah,
Michael
it's
Jackson. Shimon.
Yeah, it's just forgettable that one, isn't it? Like, come on. Like,
Swear to God.
all right, Mitchell Swordsman, let's see what you got for us. Hopefully, you're not too salty about it. Yeah.
That's why our artists have worked hard.
Oh, that is literally. I'm gonna watch that again. I swear. I swear to God.
What?
No fucking way. That panoramic shot where he's looking over the village. You tend to think like, what could possibly pop in a panoramic shot? At the bottom of the screen where the trees are, there's a massive shadow that pops in for half a second, and it's so fucking. Ah, I can't wait for this. This is going to be like Sonic versus the elements that make no fucking sense. Okay. 5 years of development time, guys. Alright. Hell yeah. He's separated from his friends! I know what that means. That means multiple playable characters, right? I can't wait. Okay. Hell yeah. An AI voice. Oh, is that Omega?
No, it's Navi.
No, that's good. Did you hear what you just said? There's no one for Sonic to bounce quips off of.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that's really sad. I wanted baldy nose hair jokes. Where are my balls?
I'm of two minds about it, right? Like that means
what are Pontac and Graf gonna do?
I mean,
you know?
the problem is like that's less Ian Flynn stuff for us, which kind of sucks.
I
At
would
the
rather
same
be
time,
Sonic
though,
Silent
like
and cool.
Actually, that is a point I've noticed. Actually, is Ian Flynn. He's writing the cutscenes for Sonic Sonic Origins, Sonic Mayonnaise, and he's also writing Sonic Frontiers, a game where Sonic doesn't talk to people. I swear, they got Ian Flynn down in the writer's room, and then they took like some gaffer tape, electrical tape out, and just taped his hand down and just said, "Don't bother writing anything, buddy." It just matters that you're here.
I'm gonna have to talk with him on Twitter because he did one of his fucking hashtag knowing smiles for tomorrow.
Yeah, it's because there's bees. I'm telling you, I'm gonna hashtag an only smile as well because bee theory is gonna be in this.
Just I hop back and forth between color tiles, so we have multiple tile. I mean, yeah.
I told Gilly that he's got to one day eat a bowl of bees on a live stream. Live bees. Anyways, I'm watching the gameplay, like, and unpause. An air of mystery, alright. Yeah, how the fuck did this take 5 years to develop, man? Oh, hell yes, the bird. The seagull.
It's a compass.
Shit on my face and tell me that you love me.
Gilly,
The springs look like pumpkin bombs in this game. Does that mean Willem Dafoe is the villain?
That changes in Sonic Frontiers, which now has you.
Okay, great. There's no more talking in the hands-on preview. Ian Flynn must have written this.
Wayne is boss. I just saw in the back rooms. What the actual fuck is Sega doing?
I love this. He says, all of this is an intentional choice. Yeah, I'll bet that grass poppin's intentional. It's a feature like the glitches in Sonic 3. You know. Past games in the Sonic series have taken different tones depending on their story and themes. What flavor of shit do you like? This time, these mysterious islands are the game's major setting. That's why our artists have worked hard to create a mysterious mood, or copy Breath of the Wild or Phantasy Star Online.
You know, Pup, you said earlier, you actually do have to watch the other channels to get the full Avengers experience of Sunset City.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just kind of rolled my eyes at that. But if people have not kept up with you on Twitter or on your channel, they'll have no idea what the fuck is happening right now.
Why there's suddenly been a massive shift in mentality towards the game. From on-air mocking Nick for his disappointment to me literally being very, very, very annoyed. But let me make one thing clear. This is not even so much about Sonic Frontiers at this point. What this is, what this bloody is, what this is, okay, is I want Sega to go away and let someone else do Sonic in the future, because it's not enough when all eyes are on Sonic like never before after these movies, after all this goodwill. It's not enough for you to release a game that is better than Sonic Forces. you need to release a game that feels like a game that wasn't developed by Sega. So that you know, here's the thing: is like the only reason why I would say Sonic Team needs to kind of change is because they're a small in-house group. They're treating these fucking Sonic games like they're indie games, man. What the fuck? No, you want to compete with Mario, don't you? If you don't, you should. Get your fucking fingers out of your asses, you dicks. Anyways, let's see what they have to say. Let's keep on watching. I think the game will be fun. I said in my video today, it's going to be like the Avengers game again, where it absolutely should be better, but I'm glad I bought it and I have fun with it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sold. They said the core here is a 3D action game. Hell yeah, stick to that. Fucking stick to that, baby. I love that. Can we get some likes for 3D Sonic, guys? Okay.
Oh.
Hell yeah, I love when Sonic games have space.
I mean,
Alright.
we do genuinely, actually, kind of.
Whoa. Hold the fuck on. They just said they played this game for 4 hours. How many times do you think they beat it? 8?
I swear to God. It is weird that they... I mean, I guess you haven't gotten to the part yet where they kind of explain the general gameplay flow, like what you're doing, like the objectives here.
I want this island to be like a giant woman, you know, like from the end of
I mean,
from the end of the Moana
has
film.
a sundress.
No, yeah, I saw that. That was hot. But like, what I mean is like at the end of the Moana movie, where they put like the Tafiti diamond or whatever in its chest again, and it turns into this chick. Like they could totally do that. He has to put like the emerald in her, and then like she rises.
Man,
I understand people's criticisms, but at the same time, I feel like a lot of people are like,
no, you're fucking shill. Shut the fuck up.
My opinion, what I think about Sonic Frontiers is that I watched LS Mark's video.
Okay.
Sonic does a backflip. The game's bad.
Did he actually imply that?
no, but it was no, man. Come on, like his.
Are you
overall point
talking
was,
about
like, this? Is
Are you
way
talking
too
about when
sloppy.
he's on the rail and he's
Yeah.
supposed to jump right,
Yeah.
but instead he animates as if he's
Yeah.
jumping to the left?
Yeah.
Because it looks that either A, they haven't programmed in the right jump move for that bit, or B, their presenter, who is supposed to be, let me just check my notes here, presenting this game, decided they would jump left and then right while on the rail.
Did you ever think that maybe he's intentionally doing a backflip because it looks cooler than him just rolling over like a fat sack of shit?
Except if you actually look at the animations, he's not just doing a backflip, he's literally
Yeah.
jutting to the left and then to the right.
I know.
Did you ever think that maybe it's just not very good? Anyways, let's keep on. Hey, man! Look, I'm trying to follow my rainbow here.
How
Okay.
do people give fucking
You wanna live without learning?
How do people give all the fucking Boost games a pass and they see this and they're like, "What a piece of shit! There's poppin'."
Because you know what? The last time we had a good
boost.
the last time we had a good Boost game was 2011. Things have changed. We expect more now.
The boost games are fucking quick time events.
Go take a fucking shower.
So, Gilly, like, the thing is, like, a lot of the Sonic fan base, like, the hardcore Sonic fan base, like, they're very adamantly against the Boost games in general. Like, I hear more often people complaining about the last decade of Sonic games more than I hear anything
here's
else.
the funny-
A lot more
here's the-
defense for 06 in those fucking games.
Here's the moment of peak comedy. Is I fucking love the Boost gameplay.
God damn.
No, but that's the like I fucking.
I'm
don't.
happy.
I said earlier What?
No, let me explain.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be happy to see the Boost gameplay because you guys know what my favorite 2D Sonic game is, don't you say, Gilly? Nick, how much research have you been doing? What's my favorite 2D Sonic game?
It's still Sonic 2, isn't it?
What the fuck, Nick?
Or is it one of the Rush games?
I'm not
I don't
asking
know.
about Gilly, but Sonic 2 isn't even my favorite of the classics, man. What are
I
you
don't know.
doing?
You every time I mention 2D, you're like, "Fuck it, it's gross, it's bad." Ha ha ha.
What?
But for
That's
real,
a
fuck it.
fucking. That's a joke, man. You know
Why
my
would I know?
layers.
You don't talk about that. You talk about Unleash and Adventure 2.
How many times have I told you Sonic Rush Adventure is the best 2D Sonic game? Come on, think now. Think about it.
Oh, I've thought about it.
Shut up, Gilly. Think about it, Nick. Why am I standing up and pointing at nothing as though you were actually in the room? I'm going to sit back down. But okay, right. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to sit back down. I'm fully aware you're not here. You're not here. I miss you. How can I miss what I've never seen?
You know,
but,
like when you're in this house, it's just going to get hysterically stupid quickly, right? Because
you're gonna get. Look, there's gonna be a point where you're gonna be like, I want my life back.
Yes, there will be, but then we will that'll be our low point.
Can you imagine
and then we'll be
being
even stronger
homeless
than ever after that?
Look, man, this ain't Disney films, man. This is the real world, man. This is the real world. It's okay that people are homeless because this is the real world, man. You know. Anyways, let's keep on. But I don't think like that.
I was saying. Wow. Earlier when you weren't on, I said boost gameplay to me feels like snack food.
No, yeah, you were saying about Taco Bell theory.
No, Taco Bell theory is I forget which game I was bringing up, but no, Nick knows Taco Bell theory.
No, honestly, man, it was nice to.
I actually do genuine. Oh God.
No, honestly, man, it was nice to have a nice little chat with you, just one-to-one, Gilly. I enjoyed that, man. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, don't like respond and alleviate the awkwardness of that, dude. Like, but by all means, just stay silent. That's cool. All right, I'm gonna keep watching. I hate this. I'm very uncomfortable right now. Okay, I hope you're happy.
I got what I wanted.
You piece of shit. I thought we were friends, man. Oh, don't correct me then. Fucking Jesus. I hate this. You know how to push my buttons. This isn't good. This is not. He knows. He's worked it out. My weakness is being starved for validation. Right.
I thought you were like good at British taking the piss.
No. Yeah. British taking the piss. Gilligan's Island. Have you ever been to Gill, England?
Fuck no.
Right. Okay. So let me tell you something. When we banter each other, it is executed in a way that we do not shut the fuck up.
I know.
When we're roasting each other, we're not refusing to validate. What we're doing is saying, "Hey there, you piece of shit! I fucked your gran last night. She was really bad at it. It was gross. Now she's dead."
Okay, it's not. Right. If it makes you feel better, yes, I'm glad that we had that talk last night, and I fucked your grandma afterwards.
She's not alive anymore, Gilly. For
yeah,
fuck's
I know.
Sake.
What is happening?
I just want to watch the hedgehog grind on a rail, jump through a hoop, and get some rings and shit. And I'm hearing that Gilly took advantage of my dead, dementia-riddled grandmother. This is not okay.
How is she dead and have dementia?
Well, dementia never
I need
dies,
to
man.
call my wife back about my dog. So I'm gonna. You guys sort it out.
Yeah, go talk to your wife about
sort
your
it
dog
out. I'll be right back, everybody.
This is the part where we become respectful towards each other.
Okay, so what I was saying before you got on was the way that I feel about the boost formula is it's like snack food to me. Like, or not like good snack food that I love. Like something just like mindless.
Like
okay pretzels.
Okay pretzels. Okay.
So like I'm just eating them and I'm like, yeah, they're all right. Like pretzels are all right, and these aren't like the best pretzels I've ever had, but like I can eat them. And then I sit there eating them, and I'm totally checked out, and I'm not even thinking. They don't taste bad. I'm not offended, but I'm also I'm not loving them.
I mean, a really simple way of there's literally a word for what you're looking for with your snack food, Alex. It's called inoffensive. It's just inoffensive. It's fine. You know, it's just fine.
I think I'm offended as a whole by the fact that it's in a vacuum. It's not offensive.
Well, that's the thing is Sonic
on a macro level, I'm offended by it.
Right. No, yeah. So here's the thing: Sonic should not just be inoffensive. Sonic is like the fucking best. I fucking love Sonic. I want to stick his quills up my ass. I love him. But like, yeah, he should not. I shouldn't be looking at a Sonic game and going, "Ah, nice! It has animations now." You know, like that. What the fuck? You know, how are we there? How are we there? Gilly, tell me. Tell me, Gilly.
Oh.
Yeah, right? You don't know. What do you fucking know?
I know that I'm excited for Frontiers and nobody else is.
No, I'm excited too. I'm actually really looking forward to it. I hope they don't delay it because I want to play it now. But like,
Oh
no,
yeah, I hope you play it in the exact condition it's in.
No, I'm kind of in that boat. I'm just like, oh, just fucking give me something now, you know? But I'm like, dude, don't just give me something. You know?
I just like I get where people are coming from that they expect more in 2022, but at the same time, like one of my favorite games is Mario 64. That game is like when you complain about the random rails floating in the sky, like I get that it's not 1996, but like I love Mario 64, and that game consists like 75% of like just random blocks in the air.
Oh, it's a piece of garbage, all right. I mean, like, come on, but like, but like
I'm not saying that that's like a stand that's like how below the standard should get. I'm just saying like as somebody I'm saying I can enjoy it.
Let's say they released a game. Let's call it Mario Forces, and it was a Mario game, except everything they've learned since Super Mario 64 is now back to being Super. Sonic just ran in the air on our stream footage. I like that. That's very Michael Jackson. But like fucking where was I? Yeah, like if they released Mario 64 today in like a post fucking Galaxy Odyssey world, it would be deemed unacceptable. Like. And like that's the thing.
But this doesn't look like Mario 64.
That's not what I'm fucking saying though. Like that, what I'm saying. Let's say that they made him a game that is as mechanically competent as Super Mario 64, but it looks like fucking the best graphic. It's like Spider-Man PS4 standard graphics. God, can you imagine that? Like fucking. Not just PS4 remastered. Spider-Man remastered standard graphics. Yeah, fucking wow. Okay, big jump up. Can you imagine?
Yeah,
I mean, I think Mario 64's physics are pretty solid.
Yeah,
I mean, the other thing I would say,
I think it'd do just fine. I don't think it'd be like as groundbreaking, but I think
the other thing I'm gonna say is that the thing with Mario is very, very, very aware that he's a video game character. Everything in Mario is made to say this is a video game. The story is kind of crap. This character is about as appealing as mud. Outside of, this thing, like Mario is a mascot that fucking only flied because there was nothing else at the time in terms of his appearance. But like, I'm not going to belittle the mechanics, but that's what it was all about, baby. It was about the mechanics. Whereas with Sonic, Takeshi Iizuka's here. Sorry about your teeth. Sorry about the comments about your teeth, rather. Tell me more, Mr. Pup, so he can fix. Okay, get braces. No.
Enough. Oh god, enough of that.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. My bad. Okay. The point is, you just expect more from it nowadays. Like the expectations are different, and like it's still below standard. I want to see Sonic impress. I want to see Sonic wow me. They can do it.
I'm wowed by this.
Yeah, but are you wowed by it as in you're wowed by it, or you're wowed by it with qualifying statement?
No, like I'm genuinely wowed by this. Like I genuinely think this is probably going to be my favorite 3D Sonic game.
I mean, this is the thing: is all that should matter is that the game is fun and enjoyable and stuff. But it's just like Sonic is so political. Like,
I was just talking about earlier. I said I wanted to impeach Iizuka.
I want to point out that we are grown men.
Yeah,
we're grown men that sit around a table. Takeshi Iizuka in the. I know that's not Takeshi Iizuka, but he's making me laugh. When I say Sonic is political, I want us to bear in mind we sit around a round table discussing the future of a franchise we have no control over. That is so fucking political. That is the most political thing ever. I can't think of anything more political than that. I mean, who is the mayor of Sunset City? But why do we have a mayor for Sunset City? Like, we have politics within politics, ladies and gentlemen. We exist on a plane that I never thought existed. Anyway, let's watch the rest of this gameplay. I'm 3 minutes into this. It's 8 minutes long. Come on, I want to stop distracting me, everybody. God, fuck.
I feel like we're doing like the same podcast over. It's just what we're doing, like just having the same conversations we had with Cirrus, but now with Puff.
Sonic is good. Just shame Sega isn't.
Well, where are you at? I'll try and match with you.
I'm Yeah, well, you got to get on Tinder in that case. I'm at 328.
All right.
You gross old man.
Couldn't you have been more wholesome and said Bumble?
Why the fuck? What kind of man? What kind of man uses Bumble? If I wanted to get rejected, I'd just use Tinder. Actually, come to think of it, literally any other dating. I'm telling you, it's because all women are bad. That's nah. All right, okay. Where are you at? 328 now.
I'm well ahead of it. Where are you? I'm at 410, 411.
I said 328. This is the third time I say it.
I thought you were playing already.
What? No.
Just watch it. Just watch it.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Right, we're going. Early build. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'd hope to see improvement too. Fuck, state the obvious. Oh yeah, that's a puzzle, right? Stand on the colored square. I look forward to finding the police captain in Sonic 06 again.
Let's play some Simon Says, baby.
This is coming from somebody who likes Sonic 06 and Boom. So.
Yeah, and you like Sonic Frontiers. Shut the fuck up. And you like it without qualifying statement.
Genuinely, though.
For now, I like unfinished games that aren't out yet.
How can you like a game you've never played? Shut up, man. Fuck.
How can you like a game that came out and wasn't finished?
Because I can relate because I never finish.
Oh.
Because I don't get so far in the first place. Please, women, please give me attention.
We got it. Oh, man.
I want to see...
Yeah, baby puzzles are fine for an opening area.
I mean, for Sonic in general, I don't want to do fucking puzzles. The easier the better. I don't want to do puzzles in a Sonic game. What the fuck is this?
That's a good point, Pup. He was like, yeah, like obviously, like it's just early level, so like it's gonna be a less complex puzzle. And
yeah, if
I don't want to do puzzles, like yeah, I don't either.
If I wanted a challenging puzzle, I'd talk to women.
I'd probably play Breath of the Wild. So,
Breath of the Wild, good game, man. I was playing that last night on my fresh new Switch. Wait, guys, we need to pause it. We need to pause it quick. Pause. Guys, can we get Fs in the chat for me? Because things have been a bit rough. I bought a new Nintendo Switch. Okay?
Why?
Because I've been looking for reasons to justify upgrading to the proper Nintendo Switch from the Switch Lite. I've been looking for a justification. I couldn't find one, but then my sister tells me, I'm thinking about getting a Nintendo Switch Lite. I'm like, oh, perfect. You just have my one then in that case. It's like, really? It's like, yeah, just have it. You know, if I get that's yours. And I'll get the big one because I've been looking for an excuse. That's my excuse. I don't have it anymore. Why? Because it's yours. Okay, there you go. It's free, guys. I'm a good person, I swear. Anyways, I do the transfer, right? There's a button that says transfer all data.
Oh, is this going to be about Animal Crossing?
I'm kind of look, Matt, look, when someone's trying to tell a story, it's kind of a bit of a dick move to just be like,
I just didn't want to listen to it.
Yeah, maybe you don't, Gilly. Maybe you don't, Gillifer. But there's a bunch of people here. There's a whole bunch of people who definitely want to hear this story. So if you can all just forget what he said, okay, little Doctor Strange spell thing going on here, okay? The whole world is going to forget that Gilly is Spider-Man. Okay. So, I thought I was under the silly impression that transfer all data meant to transfer all data, not transfer all data except Animal Crossing, for which you need a special thing from the Nintendo store to do. So I transferred all the data first. By the time I'd done that, none of the data was left on the other one. And I boot up Animal Crossing. My fucking island's gone. My whole my fucking year's worth of work. Can I get Fs in the chat? And please, can you go to my channel and give me some pity subs, please? Like, I need this. I need this. I'm hurting, baby. I'm broken down. I need your loving, and I need it now.
This is exactly what this podcast is today, where we say a thing, then Pup's like, yeah, let's go back and talk about that thing again. in a more immediate fashion. Was it
Oh, you talked about me losing my Animal Crossing save earlier?
No.
It's kind of rude. I feel like it should be on me to break the very personal bad news of my bereavement.
I mean, Gilly just broke the news in the middle of the story.
Yeah, I would expect it from Gilly, but you, Nick? Come on, man.
Are we done with the Animal Crossing story?
Can we just watch the fucking gameplay without going on another tangent? You need to get this under control, Nick, for fuck's sake. All right, we're watching.
What are you seeing on the screen?
Helicopter, helicopter. Oh man, I love helicopters in Sonic games. This is just like Sonic Adventure 2.
Well, they bring up a good point here about being able to tackle enemies in multiple fashions, which I do like.
Yeah, the thing I like about it is kind of playgroundy. There's a skill tree. Hell yes! Oh man, that's what I needed to hear. I hope I have to buy some of them. That'd be great. Gilly, when you laugh, you sound like a dripping tap, and I love it.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, it's the thick bot. Oh man, I fucking love this thing.
That's a sundress bot.
Wait, did he just say Shadow of the Shadows in this game? I knew it.
I mean, it's a possibility.
Sonic go brr.
Somebody pointed out the Babylon Rogues yesterday in comparison with the seagulls, and I just remembered, yeah, I don't understand any of the animal species.
No, that's perfect. That's actually perfect. I love that. I want to see. Here's the thing. Oh no, he did a running animation while falling. That's not good. I want to see in the Sonic movies Sonic meet a normal Earth hedgehog. Like they've established that Earth hedgehogs and space hedgehogs are different.
Yeah,
like, why can't they do
They
that?
haven't done that yet. I know Sonic.
I want to see him like
the comic did that, but
dude, what if it's Amy?
I mean, what about
what if that's Amy? Oh my god!
I mean,
that
there's
would
a
be
lot
hysterical.
A lot of Green Hills is like fucking wooded, mountainy area. I'm surprised they haven't seen a fox.
Yeah.
Actually, question: if Sonic the Hedgehog were to fuck a normal Earth hedgehog, is that still like immoral and bestial and stuff, or is that like okay?
Pup asking the real questions.
I don't want to see what comes out.
I mean, ultimately, it's a fleshlight, prickly edition, but you know.
For God's sake. I mean, since it's not a sentient creature versus a sentient creature, that would still be immoral.
Yeah, my grandfather was into some pretty kinky shit.
Oh boy.
I feel like the baby they would make would look like the Sonic
wait,
thing.
Who said that they were compatible in that way? I never said he was impregnating the hedgehog.
That's my headcanon.
Were you just about to say LS Mark? What?
No.
What did LS Mark do? What did he do to the hedgehog? It's over. Okay, no. Something I was saying to Gilly was
telling me like we can watch the Sonic Central IGN for it's telling us it's switching us over to our live stream right now.
Oh hell yeah! I love when you know it's all very new to me.
No, this is so weird. Offensive. Offensive. Not doing that.
So
we could go watch Sam's live stream.
What's Sam up to? What's going on with Sam?
We want to go see Sam's.
Shall we see what Sam's? No, wait, no, that's co-opting the stream though, isn't it? That's illegal.
But it might be illegal.
That's probably not cool. Like, I'm happy with us doing it with like a bunch of billionaires, but like, I don't know. Maybe Sam is a billionaire. I don't know.
There was one time years ago that a bunch of my friends were streaming separately, but they were playing Racing Transformed. And
wait, Nick, leave it on our stream because eventually you're going to get a screen within a screen within a screen.
I already left.
And that's going to be.
I already
you
left
bitch. Sorry, Gilly. I thought Nick was going to do a cool thing, but he didn't.
I put all their streams into one screen on OBS, and I streamed their streams.
See, that's cool. Why can't you do that, Nick?
Because I'm not really a streamer most of the time.
You don't have to be a. You don't have to be a. I'm just saying, get our stream up on YouTube.
We're gonna focus up, is what we're gonna do.
There's gonna be one of those times where I have a good idea, and you're gonna be like, "Look, we're not gonna talk anymore."
All right, so Pup, now that you're here, now that you're caught up, was there anything that kind of stood out to you from either one of the presentations?
I really, really need to get me a Sonic COVID mask.
Yeah, just in time.
Hell yeah. You know what they say about Sonic? He's faster than sound, he keeps jumping around.
He's also got the Rona.
I mean, Knuckles did eat a bat.
Whoa!
I mean, I would too. Not gonna lie. If bats were like that, I'd totally eat them.
I like the guy
but
playing
like,
Takashi Iizuka in our chat. Like, I'm the big dog. I can fire myself.
I mean, if you're such a big dog, surely you can. Like, when we think of people that can't do things, they don't tend to be the big dog. Are you an American or an American? You're neither, actually, come to think of it. You are totally Japanese, but that's not the point. You live in America, so you're American by my book.
All right.
And that's how I'm going to stay.
Did anything change your mind or change any opinions you have so far? Like, we know now for sure this is confirmed an earlier build that we're seeing on the screen. They've confirmed a lot of the stuff that original leak had, saying that you need to beat big bosses to get these gears or whatever. Those unlock the more linear, smaller stages, which in turn you do missions in, which get you gate keys or whatever the hell they are, which then lead to a Chaos Emerald.
So that is all really, really good. Like, that's all really promising. That's all, oh my god, like, that's actually so fucking good. And I'm not even being sarcastic. That's really good. That's a good layout for a game, baby. I love that. But, like, can I see it?
Yeah.
I feel like Superintendent Chalmers, where I'm just like, Aurora Borealis, at this time of day, at this time of year, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen. Yes. May I see it?
No. Early build confirmed, provided they aren't lying for damage control. Yeah, I mean, that's still a thing that... why are they showing this?
I mean, yeah, that's also toilet brain marketing. But, like, let's also just remember when our Sega reps, who are by no means complicit with any of this stuff, when they were playing Sonic Colors Ultimate on a live stream, and almost like it was an obligation, they cut in at one point. It was like, oh, by the way, this is not a finished build. And then when we got the game, it was like, oh, hell yeah, no, even this ain't a finished... There is no finished build of Sonic Colors Ultimate. Like, come on, man.
God, I forgot about that. Holy shit, I forgot about that. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, there's a very real possibility that they're just showing off what they can now, because this will be delayed, or it is going to look a lot like this, and they will continue to update it as even after the game's out.
After their insistence in this that it's coming out in 2022, I don't think they're delaying it.
I think... Did they express that again, that's coming out in 2022?
Yeah, it says in this as well. I think what's going to happen is Takeshi Iizuka is going to be like, the game's not finished. And then when we buy the game and we open the box, he's going to pop out of the box and say, and neither is this. And it's going to be like, oh, great. Thanks, Iizuka. Oh, I fucking love Claymation Shadow. That's cool.
Oh my god.
His arms look less weird than Sonic as well, probably down to the fact they're not fucking pink.
I'm curious about that. I mean, we already talked about it before. We know the voice cast for the initial crew for Sonic Prime, and now that Brian Drummond is on it, it really could go either Eggman or Shadow for him.
By the way, the most noteworthy thing from this whole thing was definitely that Sonic Frontiers prologue. Like, that felt like, one of the animation guys, they were like, hey, you got anything for us? It was like, yeah, we got this one frame done. Oh, that's great. We'll put that right here. Right on the refrigerator, where everybody can see it.
That almost feels like... I think it would have done... It might have even gone over better if they had just said that a prequel cartoon's going to happen, and then not show us anything.
What this felt like was like, you go to your son's clarinet recital, and the stupid kid comes out with his kazoo, goes, doot, and then walks off stage.
Oh, man. I wonder if that was Ian's hashtag knowing smile.
He's like, I know that there's nothing here. His knowing smile is when he reveals his script. It's just a bunch of blank pages.
a lot of Sonic fans will back up a game even if the gameplay is rough, as long as the story is decent. I don't know why they've not shown us a single shred of story so far.
Also, I really want to point out absolutely no disrespect to Ian Flynn with these jokes, by the way. They are jokes about the fact that Sonic is kind of alone and isolated in this game. Ian Flynn's a good writer. It's one of those things where I was reading those Sonic IDW comics, and I was like, I have some issues here. But then when I was just, like, in bed, ready to go to sleep, I was just like, fuck, man, Mr. Tinker, though. Like, fucking, oh, man. It's like, you don't often, like, I don't always read a comic book, and then I'm just, like, up at 3 a.m. just like, what happened there? That's really sad. There's a lot here that, like, I want to see Dr. Starline in a game, man. That guy's fucking evil. He's worse than Robotnik. Like,
yeah.
Like, he's a piece of shit. I want to see him. Like, fuck, man. Fuck, man. Like, that's
worse.
the thing.
It gets worse.
Dr. Robotnik does not need comedic sidekicks. He needs he needs a bastard sidekick. He needs a fucking dick. Or like a straight man, like Agent Stone, who's ironically probably not straight, but you know what I mean. I'm talking about, like, cinematic conventions here. Oh, man, I want to get that modern Sonic Cable guy and just slam my erect dick down in his hands like I did with the classic one.
Pup, come on, man. Enough of
Look,
it.
man,
Enough of the sex jokes.
It's just not getting a lot of that treatment from humans. That's the problem.
God damn it.
Why do you think he's always wagging his finger? He's ready to stick that thing. He's ready to, you know, reach in there and get the chocolate.
So, you know, Sonic's hands are probably bigger than his. Anyway,
his hands are fucking huge. Like, if he tried to give, like, a hand job, it would be like he's just shaking an acorn around. It would just be terrible.
And Knuckles needs both hands.
Knuckles would just fucking crush it. You've seen the handshake bit in, like, Sonic 2. It's like, I didn't even know that could crack. Wow.
Yeah. Well, I was on a point and I completely lost it. I'm completely derailed. I have no idea what's happening anymore. Let's get the rest of the super chats out of the way before we forget about them, because there are still a couple left. And then
I needed this. I feel like I've worked out a lot of pent up work frustrations.
Good.
And this is good. This is therapeutic. This is. In actuality, I'm just happy to be here with my friends and Gilly.
I'm glad. It sounds like we just need to get you laid, man. That's what I'm getting from this conversation.
Well, I mean, you know, if you
see,
want,
when you come, that's when you come to the States. You got to download Tinder.
So when I get to the States, Gilly, you're just gonna be like, you want to fuck my wife? And I'll be like, you have a wife? Awesome, dude.
All right, let's get back to wherever we were here. I think Mr.
I thought
Krabs...
you were a virgin like me.
Pup, do you want to take Mr. Krabs with the $1.99?
Oh, I bloody want to take Mr. Krabs. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? No, I'll get on the top. Hell yeah.
All right.
You don't make it any easier for yourself. Where is he? Where can I find him? Can you? I just accidentally smacked myself in the nuts. That really hurt. Okay, right. Where is Mr. Krabs? Can you find him for me?
Yeah, let me see if I can.
Wait, is it this one? This is for Pup?
Yeah, that's the one.
Great timing. Mr. Krabs in with $1.99. This is for Pup. Cirrus X Wave the Swallow. I needed that, yes! Because on my last live stream, which was a big success for a change, Mr. Krabs has been working hard making lore for Sunset City, and I noticed everyone in Sunset City, all the main members, all of the 3 key members, are in some fucked up Sonic ship of sorts. And like, I was like, Cirrus, though. Cirrus isn't. Cirrus, the one with the giant badonkadonks, honkers, the fucking melon, like, fucking, doesn't have, like, a special ship. And here we have Wave the Swallow.
I would actually think Gilly would be a better match for Wave.
What, because he wears a pink shirt?
Just, Gilly...
What?
Which Sonic character should you shack up with?
I'm going to say Amy, because I think his survival odds in jail aren't too bad.
I made a terrible
I get the
joke
feeling he can fend for himself.
You made it worse.
I feel like he can fend for himself.
You made it worse. Oh my god.
It's okay when it's an animal.
Gilly, do you want to take Nesins? We're just moving on. We're just moving on.
Nezen with $2. I'm hoping to see the Sonic Symphony in person.
I think
Well,
the
you can go
entire
see it
fan
in the
base
cinema.
is going to be very, very confused. They need to clarify that because it went both ways there. It was so confusing. That was so
Imagine
weird.
you just sit down and the curtains. I was like, wait a minute, that's a screen.
They give you 3D glasses.
it's 4D. You can feel the spit coming out of the tubers.
Why is this concert at a Cinemark?
I want to sit down in my seat and Takeshi Iizuka comes out with a giant tube and just blows it in my face and then leaves.
I mean, that's how I feel most of the time.
That's basically the experience of buying a Sonic game, really, isn't it? At this point,
not wrong. But all right. So Nezen, hope you get to watch it live in concert. Let's see, Dazzle Fizzle with $2. This ruins the chances of getting Iizuka on here. Potentially. Yeah.
I know, it's constructive feedback.
Well, we know Izuka's not good at taking constructive feedback. So.
Look, here's the thing. No, he learns the wrong lessons. So what does he do? He just gets a hammer and just smashes them out.
Jesus.
I noticed Coffee left a good comment here saying the dynamic between Nick and Pup is endless comedic gold. You could write a whole sitcom based on these two. They did. It's called It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I mean, yeah, kind of. You're not
It's a
wrong.
show that really speaks to me, man. We got to watch that together again, man.
I think we should. That's a fun fucking time.
That was a good time.
But hey, you're back with Mr. Krabs.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, right. What do we got here? Mr. Krabs. Gilly X Bunny Rabot, man. I'm on a roll today.
That's not a bad pairing.
I can loosely see it.
What do you say to that? You want that iron grip there, Gilly?
Yeah.
There you go.
If you're into choking, the Sonic characters aren't very good because very few of them have necks.
I mean, Bunny's perfect, though.
I feel like if you tried to get your hands between their shoulders and their heads and grip their neck, you just accidentally dislodge their skulls.
Like, it's very clear we need to get this boy laid because he cannot stop turning this into sex.
No, I'm talking about sex so much because I hate it, like how I talk about Sonic a lot.
No, can you ship me with Grounder?
Who will be the one to do the drilling?
Oh boy. Oh god.
Maybe ship you with Cucky. I think it kind of speaks for itself. Because, you like anal. We've got another super chat, by the way.
Yep, Nezen with $2. Thank you. Izuka comes on stage to do whistling. Never mind.
Oh god.
And look at that. This is why we keep getting these horny bots, pup.
They're like, your wish is my command.
Basically.
Like, buddy, when did I actually verbally wish that? Get out of here.
Oh god, Ink, no. No.
Oh no.
On it.
Can you draw Nick with Steve Buscemi's eyes and Takeshi Iizuka's teeth?
Oh no. Oh no.
Who's a celebrity with a gross nose? Like, who can we get with a gross nose? Michael Jackson. After, he's just ripped it off.
Tour dates and info. This is what's so confusing about the Symphony.
It doesn't make any sense at all. And
I mean, only Sega could be like,
right, so
yes.
It says live concert tour, so it has to be an actual genuine concert.
Maybe some of it's on the screen and some of it is live. It could be like the Summer of Sonic things, where it's like you go see Crush 40 live, and you get Johnny and Jun, but like
concert
the drums and stuff are all
and in person.
automated.
You guys should have been at too many games when Crush 40 played.
Dude, I was at Summer of Sonic 2016, the last run, and my god, like after that was over, me and my buddy Dominic and Lawrence, afterwards we sang our little hearts out, and afterwards we were like, that was really awesome. Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
So this is a genuine concert, okay.
Right, what made you think it was on a screen then? Why did you tell me that?
Because they said that.
Where does it say that then?
I'm figuring that out.
Conflicting information much?
It said on the big screen.
Yeah, also Sonic Origins has a story mode, but we didn't mention that. Also, we're just going to gaslight you into thinking Tails is in Fall Guys.
Where's Arnold? Gave us $2. Thank you.
And it's just coming to Brazil game show.
I'm
Come to Brazil.
And then it says tour dates. and then it says big screen.
I want to hear
doesn't-
that it's okay. For a second there, I thought Jun's shirt said "Krusty 40." I don't know why I thought that, but can we go? Like, if that's in America when I'm there, can we go?
I'm sure. Why not?
Oh hell yeah!
That's a business expense for us. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, we can just stream it and we just be like, okay, so guys, we're here at the Sonic Symphony. They're gonna play some music, but we have to be very quiet.
I was very happy to find the Sonic gummies and the Rouge yesterday.
You were happy to find the Sonic Cummies in a Rouge?
Well,
Good for
I
him,
always
man.
find the Sonic Cummies, but the gummies yesterday were
That
on
was-
sale at Target.
He put on the rouge before he ate the cummies.
I mean, one inevitably leads to another, doesn't it? So
Why do I picture that? Why am I picturing like a POV of Sonic in Rouge lipstick with a bunch of fucking ejaculate in his mouth?
God. I mean, I posted that yesterday. Like, I found the Rouge doll, and there was like so many responses with just jars.
They're sizable though, the Rouge ones, aren't they?
The toy?
Is the Rouge plush not like the size of a regular human mother? Or
No.
something?
What?
You said in the past that the Rouge one was the biggest of the plushes.
Yes, it is.
Right. So I could just uninstall Tinder then, right?
All right. So, is there anything else we want to talk about in terms of what we saw today?
Yeah, I got this weird thing on my foot, and I'm not sure if I should get it checked.
So, Gilly, you have any final thoughts about all the new info we got today about Frontiers or any of these merch things?
No, because it's just reinforced stuff that I already said I thought. So
yeah,
I'm just waiting for them to do that more.
That's fair. Pup, we did get into more analytical stuff before you jumped on here. I was curious as to your thoughts, because I did say this earlier in the show. This does explain why there's no trailer. I think anyway, because they're showing.
What do you
us-
think they're like?
It's just not ready.
By the way, do you remember? Like quite a while back, I was like, I'm willing to bet that the reason we're 2 trailers in now with no gameplay is because they're not even fucking ready.
Yeah, and it's
Pay
just-
up.
I think that's just
Pay up, you green fuck.
Well, that's the concerning thing, though, because they're still. If you're saying they're still determined to bring this out in 2022,
I mean, what if? Let's huff the copium now before I make this take. What if they are learning the wrong lessons from the Sonic movie thing, in that they're like, let's do the fake out version of the Sonic movie thing, where we release it in a state that it looks a bit jank. And then at the end, we'll just be like, oh, look how quick we worked on this. Whereas, like, we knew full well that build was from, like, 1902.
that makes as much sense as releasing a fake trailer with an ugly Sonic to potentially ruin the first impression of your new product. So
Yeah, and that was always a really stupid theory, which is why I believe Sega would actually go ahead and do it.
fair. And real quick, Nezen, thank you for the $2. You picked your pup because you're desperate. So they're talking about.
I don't want him wearing lipstick. It would look weird. That would be weird.
Mr. Krabs with $4.99. Gilly and Bunny at 12 a.m. Bunny, Gilly, it time for your lassoing training. Gilly, yeah.
Yeah, no, what the worst part? We know Mr. Krabs is picturing this shit. He's not just typing his stuff, he's picturing it. He's committed to it. Also,
Ryan Darkclaw, I mean, they delayed Sonic Boom Fire and Ice. Yeah, nobody was waiting for that, though.
Hey, fuck off, pal. If I had a 3DS, I would have been waiting.
I'm sure you would have.
Probably wouldn't. But, like, no, I was, like, I remember I actually played, like, one of the demo thingies of Fire and Ice at the summer of Sonic 2016. I was like, okay, well, that was a thing, wasn't it? That was, like, I don't care. But now I'm like, man, that's a good game. That's a really good game. Can we get some likes for Sonic Boom Fire and Ice, guys?
I'm gonna leave a dislike on the video.
Yeah, well, there's still engagement, so, you know, I win. We win. We as a team win. I mean, you don't, like, you know, you're not one of the 3 core members, but, you know, like, it needs to stay that way. In fact, I'm going to go to the website and literally put it consists of 3 core members. We can't change that. It's just it would be stupid now.
Keep changing it to less and less till it's.
I did on the apology video. It says 2 key members.
I just don't understand why they're doing this. Like, just like, what is this, like almost 3, yeah, just 2 weeks, literally 2 weeks from now, is the release of Sonic Origins. And then they do the double premiere with IGN. This is so weird, man. I genuinely don't know what the fuck Sega's doing.
I said something in a recent video, which I'm sure Gilly will have heard because he watches my videos, but Nick, I might have to repeat it for you, is that, like, even classic Sonic isn't in that good of a place when you think about it. Like, you tend to think, at least Origins looks good, at least Mania was good. Yeah, but we're yet to actually see Sega demonstrate that they're willing to give us a brand new 2D classic Sonic game with new levels.
I'm more excited for all the new shit. I've played these games before, you know?
Like, if the next, like, classic Sonic game is, like, Mania 2, and it's still 80% old levels, like, I'm gonna have the Frontiers thing, where it's like, look, I wouldn't have been mad about this a little while back, but, like, come on, like...
Yeah, I'm with you.
I feel like... Not that I mean, I'm not going to underestimate Sega's capacity for fucking everything up, but like, I feel like they can't do that because they've made Origins.
Nah, because here's the thing you're missing.
Why would you have Origins and also make new stages based on old stages?
You're half right. In fact, you are right if I approach this from one angle. You're right to not underestimate Sega's incompetence, and you're right that, no, that wouldn't happen, because Sega's so fucking incompetent that we're not getting a Mania 2. Ever. True. It's never going to happen. We're going to get Sonic 4 Episode 3 before we get fucking Mania 2. And knowing Sonic 4, it will be like...
They're going to release the Sonic 4 collection.
No, it's going to be like Press Village. You've heard of Press Garden, now get ready for Press Village. Studio Municipality. Studio Municipality. Fucking
Studi Fruity.
Studi Fruity. Oh, Rudy.
Titanic sink.
Mr. Krabs, another $4.99. Wave and Cirrus at 12 a.m. Wave, Cirrus, at time for your Catboy milk extraction. Cirrus. Yeah, dear. Mr. Krabs, I appreciate the super chats, but what the hell?
No, this is good. Because one day, he's going to sue us because he created these characters.
Yeah. No, Mr. Krabs, you keep on going. Anytime you feel like saying anything, you say it.
No, he's spending all his money because he knows.
Yeah, as long as it has $5.
No, look, he's spending all this money on the super chats because he knows he's going to win it all back in court.
Oh God.
When he sues our lives for mimicking his stories, he's going to be the new Ken Penders.
It is cool that he like Shadow does the superhero stomp. Superhero landing.
That made me happy because I thought it was. I really thought that was going to be like Supersonic or something. No. You know what makes me so happy? This is a Sonic project, and our first proper tease for it doesn't even include Sonic. We got Shadow. That's awesome. That's what I need to see. That is the longest cool
clip
fuck.
We've seen so far, and
we got Shadow.
These guys actually move.
Yeah, it's true. They spend most of their time in, like, fucking ball formation, don't they?
Yeah.
Imagine if that's, like, just a show, and, like, Sonic's just curled up in his spin ball, and he's talking. Like, no, I'd just be like, what?
They're giving me everything I've wanted from Sonic games. Because he's not in the ball.
Balls.
In any way.
Actually, he's both spin dashing and boosting. Like, how would you feel about that? If they announce the spin dash is returning, but it's just the boost, but with a rolling animation.
Just why?
Ooh, wait, we don't know that we don't get the spin dash because maybe it's in the skill tree.
I'm gonna vomit.
Ink, what have you drawn? What is this? Why do my eyes look like that? That's really funny.
God, what is going on?
Check Ink's live pup reaction.
Oh no!
Why do I look like a frog?
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh yeah!
Oh no, guys!
Alex Yard just went and ripped on Ian Flynn pretty damn, dude.
Guys, look at the back rooms.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, buddy, oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh no. Here's a problem for you too, Gilly. Oh, now it's on the screen. Oh.
Well, you know, I need attention. I need attention too. You know,
yeah,
so like,
I mean, I think his hair is usually a little bit more combed over, a little bit more than this, though. You know. but it got the.
I need attention for the pup frog, which I'm going to call Pog.
Ink works so damn fast. It is so scary. But yeah, take a look at this real quick too. Alex Yard, who does the you guys.
I like how you like petting his hair with your cursor.
You know what? Nice. At least he's a Sonic 2 enemy.
No, he's an Adventures of Certain. No, fuck Sonic 2, man.
No, but
his whole thing is
Alex Yard here. The only takeaway from today's Sonic Central is that Ian Flynn is unworthy of trust. There was nothing in today's presentation to justify yesterday's knowing smile. That is a bitter.
It's a knowing smile. All the guy has to do now is smile, and he's fucking cancelled. Brilliant.
Usually when he does that, he's like indicating like, yeah, he knows something you don't know, and you're about to know, and it's going to be fun for you. I mean, the Frontiers prequel thing, maybe.
Okay, I got an idea. 1 frame of animation, Ian. Check backrooms. I made a funny.
Oh man. Well, I'm not worried about it. I wish they would actually show him off, though. I wish they would show off his skill in any of these presentations. Give us some words.
Show him off.
Give us some words from any of these characters' mouths.
I just show him off. I just want to see him standing on a podium with like Takeshi Iizuka doing jazz hands at him.
Right.
This is Ken. Not Ken. This is Ian.
Oh,
no.
Oh
no.
No.
Oh no. We're never gonna get him on here now.
Yeah.
I'm getting my writers mixed up. One is a writer. The other's a walking lawsuit. But like, I like Ian. I like his work. I'm enjoying IDW. I mean, I read that whole first volume in one fucking day, and that's a big chunky book. It's a big boy. Big. One sitting, in fact, as well.
This is wild, man. I've watched.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that.
We've been going for 3 hours.
I knew a guy called Wildman. He sent a 14-year-old a picture of his dick.
So for God's sakes, Pub. All right,
we're not friends.
Reel it in. That is the limit. Not
that's it. No, that's not even a joke. I'm just being honest.
You were wondering what the limit was.
I'm just being honest, man. I'm just getting the truth out.
Oh my God.
If you meet a guy called Wildman, don't talk to him.
Live pup Oh, that is a gross looking thing. That is so gross. What frame animation. Oh man. Okay. Well, guys, I think that's about everything we have to talk about today, unless there's any final thoughts from Gilly or Pup.
Nope.
Pup, do you have anything you wanted to share about any of the Sonic related things?
I need to apologize. I have made a severe and continuous lapse in judgment. I have angered the shareholders.
Oh, for God.
And
oh God. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't finish my apology, man.
That's fine. It's good. Fine.
It's like every week there's going to be a new Pup apology.
Wait, let me just Google whatever.
The people are just going to be like eventually like, wait, who's game apologist?
Okay, so in light of all these bad things that I said, I want to come out and say that I now choose to live as a gay man.
Oh no, nope, we're good. So, Pup, what are you up to on your channel?
Crime. No. Tax avoidance. No, okay, so aside from bitching about Sonic, I'm probably going to do something cool and interesting soon. I want to do a video that's going to analyze all of the things in Sonic Forces that are actually a little better than things that Generations did. But don't let that confuse you. In fact, I feel like I shouldn't release that because Sega will learn the wrong lessons from it. They'll be like, he wants more of that then, does he? Hell yeah. Nah, I hate this. No, I don't know. I'm just gonna stay hating. You know how it is. Nah, it's gonna be good, man.
Fair enough.
I said a lot, but I didn't say anything at the same time.
No, you didn't. Not a word. That made sense.
Okay, I'm working on art. Okay, there's your answer.
You did have some more reactions to everything going on with Frontiers do you still stand by any of those particular opinions? Would you feel that's a fair thing for people to go take a look at for themselves?
I was fucking furious yesterday. I was on one. I was like on the fucking warpath. I was like, nah, this ain't okay. And then today I'm like, yeah, it's not okay. But it's kind of it's probably gonna be quite good. But like this situation isn't great. Maybe I'm just angry about nothing. I don't know anymore. I'm not having a good time.
I feel like I'm watching you be me 15 years ago, and I'm sorry.
It's my. I said it in the chat. I said this is my rubber band moment, like where I've stretched in defense of Sonic a lot, and this is the twang. This is the twang.
Yeah,
I'm twanging.
Yeah,
twingity twang. But you know what? You know fucking what? I like to think that I've got a little metal in me, and there's a magnet on the other side. So maybe, just maybe, everything's gonna be okay.
There you go. Gilly.
Hello.
What's going on? With you? You're still working on your big hefty video.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
It's just gonna. I mean, I have to get it out before too many games. So.
Yeah. No, I got to get a couple videos done too. So. Yeah. Subscribe to Gilly the Kid.
Gilly, what are you up to? I'm watching Channel Pup's videos because I watch Channel Pup.
Yes.
Only I could make that into a fucking running gag. Only I could make that into a dig against someone.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna just unsubscribe.
You freaking don't though.
Oh,
maybe.
And I'm gonna comment on a video telling you that I'm unsubscribing.
Oh no, I hate that. Always hits me on such a personal level. Where I'm always just like, man, I lost this 13-year-old man today. He said he didn't like my takes. I knew his name as well. I think it was John, but that's just a hunch because I don't know what he's fucking called. But I tell you what, he was precious.
Actually, you know what's taking the longest about this fucking video I'm working on is waiting for all the other fucking. Don't ever ask for YouTubers to be in your videos.
Yeah,
Nick.
Because they will drag their feet forever. I'm literally like waiting for weeks on. It's bad enough to ask one person. I've asked multiple people now, and there's a bunch of people that are making cameos in this video, and I'm just waiting to get shit from them.
Well, bitch, you got to get me in it. I don't even care if it's not something I talk about. I'll just be like, yeah, that's, fuck it, I'll just be like, hey, I'm here to add the spice. I'm doing a Wayne, but like, fuck you. I'm funny.
So
Wayne's funny too.
Real quick, because Mr. Krabs has released 2 more super chats for us, so I wanted to say thank you. $4.99 for the first one. To clarify, I'm just going for the meme with the super chat, and I don't really take my super chat seriously. I didn't think you were, Mr. Krabs. I'd be a little concerned if you were, but still very grateful. So thank you.
Yeah, you know what's serious? That money. So
honestly, I think you're kind of a fucking coward, man. Take it seriously, man. Like fucking, if you're gonna shit me, take it seriously. I want you to find me.
And then another $1.99. Thank you again. All we need is a Pup and Wayne adventure game.
Can you imagine that? I don't know. I don't even begin to. I feel like that would be a Telltale game.
Anyway,
will Pup and Wayne end up together? You decide.
Is it the dating sim with Pup and Wayne?
No, it'll be like Batman Telltale, where you can decide whether or not you want to kiss Catwoman. I said no.
Is it? The game's called Kiss the Dog. Is it okay to kiss the dog?
No, so I didn't kiss Catwoman in Batman Telltale because she was Harvey Dent's girl, and while Harvey Dent would go on to betray me later, I didn't know that then. I was like, he's my buddy, he's my guy, and he's also voiced by Travis Willingham, the voice of Knuckles in Sonic Boom, so of course, extra sympathy for him, man. And you could tell. I'm just like, this is literally Mayor Knuckles, it's wonderful. District Attorney Knuckles.
Jesus Christ.
Hell yeah.
All right.
But like,
okay,
if Knuckles had like a psychotic breakdown, can you imagine? That should be a game.
Are you on a sugar rush right now? What is happening?
I have had a bad day at work.
Fair enough.
I am getting out every bit of my pent-up rage in the form of friendship. I don't know.
All right. Well, let's wrap this up here, guys, because yeah, I don't know. We got something. Yeah, my channel's still Game Apologist. I'm gonna be doing Klonoa, Ninja Turtles, Boing Kid. All that's coming very soon. So be sure to take a look at all that. Got plenty of Sonic stuff on there too, if you're so inclined, and non-Sonic stuff as well. I need a break. I need a break from Sonic, so I'm gonna go do that. Guys, thank you for hanging out with us. We'll be back Friday with apparently some more Sonic Prime news, according to Netflix. So be sure to stay tuned for that. But until next time, it's not my channel. I don't toot here. Do we have a closer?